Hello. Good morning. Welcome, welcome. You can see me, hello. My name's Liz, this is Guided by Angels, and this is a live Q&A with me today on this, what day are we on? Wednesday, wonderful Wednesday, it's going that quick. Welcome. If you are watching this with me live, hello, welcome, welcome. If you are watching this back with me later as a replay, all you need to do is click anywhere during the replay and you'll receive an answer in the moment, something you need to know. It's not showing on live my side yet, but if you can see me, hello. Hey Ashwini, welcome honey, thank you for being here. Just let it load up my side, it's taking a minute here, it's not coming up yet. I'm going to use various decks of cards for this reading today. There we go, I think I'm live now, it's showing. Okay, let's do this then. Don't forget to hit that thumbs up button for me as well. So we've got Ashwini in the house. Welcome, honey. Thank you for being here. 3D messages from him, please. We've got Ling in the house. Welcome, honey. So what does he want to say to you today? What does he want to say to you today? This is for Ashwini. I will get there. Look at that. I will get there. That means he's going to do what he needs to do. But you've got to trust him and have faith and let go of any bitterness or fear or resentment or struggle or, work on your own issues. Because he's saying, I will get there. So you've got to ask yourself the question today, are you trusting in that fact, okay? Because it's like he's giving you that message as a fact. So I love that. You will get there. Couldn't get a better message, could you? What else? Okay, what else does he want you to know? What else does he want you to know? I know I seem distant, but I do love you. There you go. He may seem distant to you. Now, that can be distance in emotion, miles, the fact that you're not in contact, whatever it is, but he does love you. So he's in his head about you. The King of Swords is someone planning, procrastinating, overthinking, working things out, strategically doing something. So what's your guidance? What's your guidance? 3 cards. So obviously, it's showing you that he's gaining more clarity because only 1 card come out of each deck for him and you've got 3 cards. So your guidance is to rise up from what's hurt you and caused you pain, knowing that nothing can keep you down. So this is about you overcoming your own struggles and your own battles with the 10 of Swords. When you feel like you've been knocked down, you've got to get back up. Yeah, and you're having perhaps sleepless nights, restlessness in your own head. And he says, I feel what you feel and it's keeping me awake. So clearly he's having sleepless nights too. But I feel this is also you dealing with your own anxiety. And the Empress, you've got to remember who you are, okay? You affirm is, I am beautiful. I am a beautiful, loving being and I deserve love. So this is showing me that the angels are showing you that you still need to work on self-love and self-care and filling up your own cup. I hope that helps, okay? So big welcome, Tony's in the house. I'm sending you lots of love. I'm going to do Ling and then I'm going to go down to the donations. So welcome, Ling. Thank you for being here, honey. What's this horse you're bringing for SD to me, Ling? So what's the horse you, which is really exciting, by the way. What's the horse you're bringing in for you? What's the horse bringing in for you? And I feel it's good stuff. Good stuff, okay? Voyage. Now that's about a journey, a soul journey. So it's a journey. You've got to understand that this is a journey of growth and healing and learning. And so it's a voyage of discovery. That's what I'm seeing, where you're discovering yourself, you're discovering each other, you're discovering life. And also change. Look at this. You got the horse there. Love that. Bringing in new adventures, helping you to release baggage, anything that's weighing you down. So this horse is bringing in change and a voyage of the heart and a voyage of discovery. So what's this bringing in for him? Okay, what's this bringing in for him? We've got Queen of Pentacles. He's going to get things together because he's saying to you, you seem to have everything together and that scares me because I don't. So he feels like he's got to get himself together and he's finding the strength to change. So obviously the horse is bringing the change in, okay, the change, and that's also the horse giving him the strength, Archangel Michael as well. But he's finding the strength to change, to level up for you. So what's the guidance for you? What's the guidance for you? For you, we've got the 10 of Pentacles. I know our life together will be successful. So this is you trusting that you are going to have a life together. It will be everything you want it to be. So the universe is on this. Just have faith, okay? So what does he want to say to you? I find you irresistible and I need time to think. So just give him the time he needs to sort his head out. Okay, he does find you irresistible. He is drawn to you. With time, everything will fall into place. I hope that helps, okay? Tara, thank you for the donation. Message from Ellen in heaven and Horse Spirit and Dear. So what does Ellen in heaven want you to know? What does Ellen in heaven want you to know? What does Ellen in heaven want you to know? Message from Ellen. Thank you, Archangel Azrael, okay? I kiss you good night. So this person is around you at night or any time that you need a bit of support and love to kiss you good night. That's like a mother kissing a daughter, okay? Kissing good night. It's like being given the support you need to know you're okay, that you're safe, that you are loved, that you are strong, that you're not alone. So I feel Ellen is letting you know from heaven that you are not alone and that you are watched over and you are safe and you are very, very loved, okay? So what's the horse spirit bringing in for you? So I know I'm not using a horse deck, but this is the one they've guided me to. This is the Sacred Destiny deck that I'm using, if you're wondering what it is. This is by Denise Ling. So you've got abundance. So the horse spirit is bringing abundance in. Okay, money, success, opportunities, potential, blooming, things blooming, you know, things happening. I definitely feel spring is important. And action. And this will be action from your masculine, especially if you're focusing on abundance, raising your vibration and healing you. So what else do you need to know from your perspective? You've got, I feel good news is on the way. So you're going to sense something is coming. You're going to feel it in your solar plexus. You're going to feel it tingling in your crown chakra. So trust in that good news is coming. So the horse is bringing good news in. And your masculine is saying, I'm working out what I want. Okay, what I want in my life, with you, everything. So he's reflecting. So you've got to give him that time at this moment. I feel he's going to be reflecting possibly for the next 4 days, 4 weeks, or between the end now and the end of April. So I feel May is going to be a turning point. So just give it time, okay? But you're not alone. CC Lynn, thank you for the donation, honey. Hi Liz, how does my love feel today? Have a lovely day, and you. And you too. So what does he feel today? He's saying, I want to speak my truth. So he feels like he wants to be open and honest with you. So he's definitely preparing to tell you the truth, speak his truth, admit his truth. So what is his truth today? He's saying, I don't like being back and forth. I need to make a decision. So he knows he's got to make a decision to be all in with you instead of back and forth in his head as much as in the physical world. And that's because he is the emperor. He's becoming who he was born to be. So you're giving him space or allowing him to come towards you is helping him to step into the role of who he is truly meant to be. And that's what he wants you to know. But he wants to communicate. They're giving me fear. So what's your guidance? He's letting go of his fears to communicate. So, yeah, look, you're feeling it. I feel a message is on the way. So you're going to sense and feel it when he's about to message you. So I feel there's communication coming in. You're going to feel it and sense it, okay? So have we got any timeline around this? Any timeline for communication or anything we need to know? What's going on? Father healing, the emperor, when he's in his masculine energy. So you've just got to have faith in when he's ready, when he's feeling like he's in masculine energy, he's going to move towards you. Okay? That's what he's going to do. So you've got to have faith in the when. Okay, so I haven't got a when. I can't give you a when. Just have faith that you've got to allow him to come to you. I hope that helps, okay? Micah, thank you for the donation, honey. May I get guidance for the month of March? Of course, what do you need to know for March? Can you believe it's nearly March already? We've got fulfillment. Wow. So you're going to be feeling very fulfilled in March. Look at that beautiful juicy peach there. And they show me the full moon. So this could be you feeling fulfilled around the full moon in March, which is the 3rd, I think it is. Is it? The full moon is the 3rd of March. So between the 3rd of March and the 1st of April, which is the next full moon after that, I feel you're going to feel a lot of fulfillment. What else? Okay, what else is happening for you in March? What else is happening for you in March? Welcome, everyone. Thank you for being here. Don't forget to hit the thumbs up button for me. It really does help. Wow, okay. So I don't feel it's those cards. It's this one that's flew across the other side of the room, which I can just about reach. So I definitely feel this as your card here. So again, this could be reaching out, something moving forward. Don't get involved in drama or conflict. So the way you're going to handle whatever it is that you're going through in March is to rise above drama and chaos. And you've always been protected from that anyway. But if there is any conflict around, so this could be with anyone, it could be family, friends, someone at work, it could be a twin. But whenever the conflict is, and this could also be like karmic conflict, don't get involved in it. Just rise above everything and focus on peace. We bring you one more card in. Anything else you need to know? Anything else you need to know for March? Take your time, breathe. You've got 9 of Wands. Don't give up on what you want. Affirm it, I will never give up. Okay? 8 of Wands, things are going to move forward over the next 8 weeks. And the 4 of Swords, reflecting on and healing the past through meditation and self-care. So the next 8 weeks between now and April is going to be a very healing time for you. I hope that helps, okay? And he's bringing in your fulfillment, wishes fulfilled, things you want. Just have faith in the when. Ashwini, thank you for donating for your friend, honey. So what is my friend Essie's masculine wanted to know? What does your masculine S want you to know? I'm talking to Essie, okay? Our love is real. So if you've been doubting the love, don't, okay? Going into your own fear, perhaps you've been thinking, oh, it's illusion or fantasy or whatever you think it is. It isn't, it's real. So I feel this about you healing your own doubts. And obviously, he knows it's real too. And this is something he's been shown through his own intuition and signs and synchronicities. But it's like he's saying that to you. Don't doubt our love is real. And he also knows he can have a beautiful future with you. He sees that future, so he's very likely fantasizing about it, visualizing it, dreaming about it. And he knows it will be a delight and a success when you come together. So is there anything else you need to know? Yeah, there's that desire, intimate desire, Ace of Wands. So things are moving forward because of the passion. Now, I did a reading yesterday for the masculines where they aren't getting anywhere they are. Okay, and that's very clear. So if you haven't watched the DM check-in that I did yesterday, then make sure you watch that, okay? Because this talks about this. And I did a reading on this last night as well. So if you're feeling all the desire and all the passion, put it into your creativity. Because obviously that's your sacral chakra being activated. So you can channel that into your work, into your projects, your goals, and it will help you to handle what you're feeling. I hope that helps, okay? And great to see you, honey. Thank you for the donation. Hi, dear, may I get a message from Frank? These days I'm missing very much. Am I picking up on him? I've had flu symptoms. As soon as I've connected with you, it's like something was up my nose there. I've had flu symptoms the last 3 weeks. Could it also be Ascension? It is Ascension. It's upgrades. When you go through flu, it's like you're preparing for the next stage of your journey. It's like your body is going through an upgrade, so you can also rest and refresh and get your energy back. And if you hadn't got the flu, you probably wouldn't be taking that time out, you see. So what does he want you to know? Yeah, he's preparing to reach out. That's why you're being prepared, okay? Because he's releasing his fears around what people will think or what people will do to follow his heart. What people will think if he follows his heart. And he's preparing to reach out to you. So that's what you're sensing from him. That he is getting ready and you're getting ready too. So what does he want to say? He's saying, I love your body and I want to tell you how I feel. So there's a lot of attraction still there. He wants to tell you how he feels. That's why he's preparing to communicate to you. Okay? But he has still got fears around what people will think. And I feel this about what you think because, like I say, remember, you've known him before his new identity in a way. You know all of him. And he is perhaps worried about that and what you're going to say about what he's done with his life since, since he's left his marriage. It's like he can't even explain it to himself really because he doesn't really know. All he knows is he's had to find himself again. But he said, I love your body. So what's the guidance for you? So yes, you are picking up on everything he's feeling. And you have options, but you want him. So this is reminding you that there is other men out there. There is other options for you. Now that doesn't mean you want them, but it's reminding you that you are desired. So you're saying, I miss him every day. You've got to remember that there's other people that would give you right now what you want. Not that you want that, but it's reminding you of that fact. Because maybe you've forgotten how amazing you are, how valuable you are, how beautiful you are, because everything's revolving around him. And you need to make it about you first and then about him. You and God first, then everything else. I hope that helps, okay? Mariana, thank you for the donation. M's secret thoughts and feelings. So what is M thinking and feeling? He's feeling burdened, okay? He's saying, I need to release the baggage that's weighing me down. So he feels burdened by something in his life. He may not be sharing that with you. That could be work or financial related. And it's also something he's carrying around that he wants to tell you. Because he's saying, I want to tell you how I feel. I want to tell you that I feel burdened in my life. That I feel this baggage weighing me down. Now, I don't feel that's you. I don't feel he sees you as baggage. I feel this is other things he's got going on. So what else is going on with him? So yeah, this is why there may be delayed contact, because it's necessary and it's protection, because he's got to release whatever this baggage is. So there is delays around this because you've got the Hanged Man and the Page of Swords. And I feel when he does communicate, he's going to tell you the truth. So he wants to open up to you. So what's your guidance at this point? This is your card here. These are your cards, okay? So you've got 8 of Cups and the Page of Cups. So you'll feel it when a message is coming, because it won't be delayed forever. So you're going to feel it and sense it when that message is on the way, and he will leave the past behind. So this is also something he needs to do. Leave this baggage, whatever it is, connected with his past behind. And you need to let that go as well. So this could be also you dealing with your past. You're working on that over the next 8 weeks or so, or even between now and August, because this could be this fresh start that you are wanting, you know, where you talk about moving and making changes. So focus on that and let the message come when it's ready. I hope that helps, okay? Amy, thank you for the donation. Thoughts and feelings from my DM. So how is your DM feeling about you? How is your DM feeling about you? How is your DM feeling about you? We are divine magnets. So he's feeling magnetically pulled back to you. He's feeling drawn to you. He's feeling like he can't contain how much desire he has for you. So he's drawn to you like a moth to a flame. So again, remember, that's why the more you allow, the more magnetic you are. Your guidance is to trust him to find his way. So it's very likely you're waiting for something to happen or waiting for contact, knowing in this Aquarius season, we move into Pisces on Thursday, but obviously, what day is it? Wednesday today. So obviously it was in the last day of Aquarius today. But regardless of that, that's just showing you're on the right path now. The future is being guided. Okay, so this is the truth for you, that you are being guided back together. So you have to trust in that. And this is your lesson at this point. He was in my dreams. If he's in your dreams, then you're being shown he's coming back to you. Okay, and he's going to come back balanced. So the angels say focus on service at this time. Learning to give to yourself what you need. That's what you're going through, because he's preparing to make a change, because he's feeling magnetically pulled to you. What else? I have choices to make, but I'll always choose you. So remember, there could be things he's got to do, things he needs to deal with, okay? Changes he has to make, or choices he needs to make, decisions, but he will always choose you because you are one. So all paths lead home, because once the masculine chooses himself or herself, that's when they move to the feminine. So this is showing you once he makes that decision, then, and he's going to put the effort in, because push bike's just gone past there. That's putting the effort in. Once he makes that decision, all paths lead back to you. Something could be happening between now and July. I hope that helps, okay? And Joanne, thank you for the donation. Hi Liz, any message from DM today? So what does your DM want you to know today? How is he feeling? I need space right now to heal. So you may feel today you need space to give me a block. This could be creating blocks in communication. And he's got to get back to himself, just like you have to get back to yourself. Okay, because he needs time to heal, to enjoy his life. And what that means is to work on doing his own thing, working on self-love and self-care. So he's got to get back to himself. So this I'm starting to enjoy life doesn't mean like he's living his most wonderful life without you. It means he's got to get back to himself. Just like you have to find your own identity through self-love and self-care. They give me fear. He's working through his fears. He's saying, I know who you are. Okay, your nurturing power is guiding me home. So this is reminding you as well to mirror that by working on self-love and self-care. Enjoying what you're doing, being in the present moment. And that will naturally pull him towards you. Because I feel he needs space to get back to himself, to recognise who he is and what he's here to do. To find, because I feel he's been very stressed out. So yeah, there is progress being made. He is going to make the right decisions. He wants to make the right decisions in his life based on his heart and soul, not on his ego or his fears or what other people do or say. So there's going to be a movement around March. It could be within the next 3 weeks, but I'm feeling March significant, possibly the 3rd week of March significant. That could be around the new moon as well. New moon's the 18th, so it could be around then. Something happens. I hope that helps, okay? Cece, thank you for the donation. I'm going to come back to you because obviously your message is quite low down, okay? So otherwise I'll get in a mess. So I've got actually people donating and putting the questions in further down. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go to the ones I can see and then go back to them lower down, okay? So I'm not missing Cece or Gout. I'm going to come back to you when I've done Emily and Tiffany, okay? It's just how I can see because you're not putting your questions in the super chat, they're lower down. So I'm going to do Emily first. So Emily says, thank you for the donation, honey. Hi, Liz. Is there a message from the fire horse and the angels? So what do you need to know from the fire horse and the angels? What do you need to know? So you've got diligence. So I definitely feel this about you trusting what you feel and what you know and listening to your own heart and soul over anyone else. And you've got the new beginning. It's like you can feel and sense a new beginning is on the way. There's something is shifting into place. And you know that through your own intuition. And that's what you're being guided to trust in. Not what other people say or what other people do. You know yourself there's a brand new beginning on the horizon. It's like the clouds are clearing so things can move forward towards that. So there's freedom coming in as well. So you're moving towards a new beginning. So what's the guidance for you? You've got I'm standing up for what I believe in. So stand up for who you are and what you want. And this doesn't mean you force things forward. It means you just know what you will and won't accept. Whether that's in love, work, whatever. And you're saying, I'm finding my place in the world. This is where you are in February. I feel February to July is a big shift in your journey where this new beginning's coming in. Okay, and you're finding your place in the world. So this could also be finding where you want to live, where you want to work, what you want to do. So you could be going through a lot of changes that you are thinking about making that's leading to this new beginning. And as long as you stand up for what you believe in and remember your own worth and value, everything will move forward the right way. So there's a new beginning coming in, which is really beautiful, okay? What else? Okay, you've got feeling lost and alone, separation. So if you're connecting with someone, obviously your twin, and I know you haven't asked about your masculine in this reading, but I feel that someone is missing you right now. Okay, so your person is missing you. And I feel you may well be missing them, but I feel you're connecting with new beginnings and other stuff you've got going on. So I feel it's your person that's feeling lost and alone. If you're feeling that way, you're finding your place in the world. And the thing is, as a divine feminine, we don't stay in that energy for long anyway. We may have a moment where we have a wobble. Like last night, I watched Coyote Ugly. I haven't seen it for ages. That's why I shared that song last night. And, it always makes me cry at the end. And I had a cry, and then a little cry over my masculine, and then I pulled myself together. I pulled up my big girl pants, and I thought, come on, Liz, you got this. Okay, so we have to allow ourselves to feel what we're feeling. But I feel your masculine is wallowing in it a bit, and you may feel and sense that. But there's a new beginning coming in. So separation won't last for long because your person's being pulled to you. And yeah, it's just moved again on the top of the deck. So just have faith that any separation you're in or no contact, it's always preparation for change. I hope that helps, okay? So the wood snake's worked on this. The fire horse is bringing in a new beginning, but I feel the wood snake has already worked on this for you. And the angel's saying just have faith in that. I hope that helps, okay? Tiffany, thank you for the donation. Message from my spirit team. Is there anything I've left undone that will stop me from moving into my new beginning? What is your intuition telling you that you need to do? So you've got coming through, there's a miracle on the horizon. So you've been asked to trust in miracles. I feel what it is, you're saying, is there anything I've left undone? It's more about, because this is thriving, but they're showing me the giraffe like overthinking because you've got to rise above whatever it is. So the giraffe sees things in a higher way, and that's really what your guidance is, to look at things in a higher way. So all you need to do is to look at everything that happens to you as happening for you to grow you from a higher perspective. So it's not necessarily that you've left anything undone. It's just the ego may still come in and bring up triggers or insecurities or struggles. So this is about rising up. And the giraffe is a huge message of change anyway. But there's a miracle coming in. Okay, there's a miracle coming in. The bee is there. There's a miracle coming in. There's great change on the horizon for you. So what else is going on? Anything else that you may have left undone or what you need to know? What you need to know? You receive good news, success coming in. So there's going to be success coming in. Page of Wands is good news. So I don't feel there's like anything that you've left undone. It's more about how you're dealing with your ego and how you're overcoming certain things so you don't get frustrated or triggered. Because remember, everything is about timing. I hope that helps, okay? Oh, thank you, Leanne. But I haven't really gone anywhere. I was live on Saturday. It's only Wednesday, you know, and I'm posting every day. I'm here every day. So I noticed you shared that yesterday. You know, you missed my lives. But like I was live 4 times last week. So, you know, it's just like obviously I had to have a day off. I had Monday off. And then yesterday I was recording videos for the channel all day. So, you know, I have to have a bit of time off from doing lives. Otherwise, you wouldn't have any videos on the channel. And I feel that's just as important as doing a live Q&A, okay? So we've got, let me just go down and see who's next then. So obviously we've got Org and Cece. So I'm just seeing if where Org's message is as well. Because I can't see Org's message. I can see Cece. I'm just seeing if I can see Org's message. It may be higher up. Bear with me a second. So I can't see Org at this moment. So I'm going to do Cece first and then look for Org's message. So Org, if you're around, can you please put your... Oh, no, I found you. I found you. I've got you, okay? I've seen you. Okay, so I'm going to do Cece first. So Cece says, hi, Liz, and thank you for the donation. Hi, Liz, guidance on finances moving and any love message from Jay, because I remember you said the shift is happening this week. I did get sudden bookings. Well, it's because we've moved into the fire horse. So obviously everything's changing this week. It's like the real new year, okay? So the angels say all you have to do is stay focused, okay, on what you want with a vision. And that's why you're going to see changes instead of panicking, worrying, stressing. Be like the King of Pentacles, laser focused. And you can call on Archangel Michael to help you to do that and be in that energy. So the vision of what you want is manifesting. You've just got to have faith in it and keep doing what you're doing, okay? So what else do you need to know? What else do you need to know? What else do you need to know? You've got opportunity. Look at that. And you've got this new moon, which we've just had. Well, really, we've got it. That's why I've put it in the description, because it's here now, really. You know, yesterday and today, it's the opportunities are coming in. So it's like the horse is saying, here it all is. Everything's now going to start flowing in with this new moon. So you've got to have faith in the opportunities ahead. And it's like they're saying sometimes you can't see the wood for the trees because you're not allowing yourself to notice all the magic around. So look beyond the surface and see all the opportunities. So what is your twin saying to you? I'm changing, going through a big death card, okay? Endings for new beginnings. So let your person have space, time, room, whatever they need, because they're changing. They're not the person they used to be, yet they're still becoming the person they will be. Great changes happening for the connection. So have faith in what will be. So let's get one more card for you. Anything else you need to know? Yeah, you're ready. You're ready to go for what you really want, whatever that is. And this is, again, big shifts coming in as you move into March. So March is also going to feel like a breakthrough month for you. You're saying, I'm ready to go for what I really want. So go for that. Focus on your dreams, your desires, your career, whatever you're doing and work-wise. And all the opportunities will come in and the doors will open with Jake and everything else. So have faith, okay? How is he feeling about you? So obviously he's going through a big change. So that's what he's experiencing. So how is he feeling about you? I was born to be with you. That's how he feels. So obviously to be with you, he's got to change so that he can level up. But you're also changing too, moving out of negativity and fear and having faith in God's plan. I hope that helps, okay? So Org says, I saw you. Let me just find you again. There you are. Thank you for the donation. Me and Rowan, what is going on between us, okay? So what's going on between you and Rowan? So what's going on with Rowan first? What's going on with Rowan first? What's going on with him, okay? Or them? Knight of Cups, expect me, I'm on my way. So this person is coming towards you. Okay, expect me, I'm on my way. Now this means release all the expectations. So it's like not sitting around waiting, just having faith, okay? So your person's saying, I am coming. So I am on my way. You can expect me. And your guidance is to be strong enough to handle this. So when he comes in, you're going to be strong enough to handle this. So you're resilient and you know what you want. And that may be you want things to move forward and they will. Or you want a communication, it will come in. But you also have to be very trusting in the unfolding of it all. So in other words, don't, shut your heart down or put walls up when this person comes towards you. So definitely feel there's movement, okay? There's movement happening, even if you can't see it yet. So what else? Yeah, trust in God's plan. Look at this. The more faith you have, the quicker things will move forward. You can't miss out on who or what is meant for you. Don't take anything personally. So there's also going to be an opportunity with this person to forgive, to heal, to move on from the past. So I feel that your person is going to come in with an apology, okay? And you're being guided to smile as well. I don't know if you saw that pop up. I just had an advert pop up on my chat there, and it said smile. And it said white smile. So I feel this about your smile being very attractive. I feel your person is very drawn to your smile. Because when you smile, remember, you feel lighter, you feel more attractive anyway. You feel healthier. Your eyes light up. So I feel your person loves your smile. And this horse is bringing in a new beginning, a gateway. A door is opening for change. So your person is moving beyond this gateway. So I definitely feel they're coming towards you, wondering what to do. Wondering what you're going to say, wondering how you're going to respond. It's like they're in back and forth. I also feel I'm seeing that in a very sexy way. So I feel there's also a lot of desire coming through from them to you. You know, your person desires you. So anything else you need to know, because it's just about having faith in the when. Your person is coming to you. Yeah, close off. There's a lot of desire here and conversation. You're going to have a conversation that's going to be very open and very naked and honest. In other words, a lot of truth is going to come out. But I also feel like a lot of vulnerability. But I feel it could also lead to an interaction that's very intimate. Close off. Okay, so you're going to have a conversation that could possibly lead to some intimacy. That's what's going on. So I want to bring you a message for the new moon. Anything else you need to know? Choose to be happy right now, which means smile. Expect the best, expect great things to happen. Don't expect the worst. You know, expect things to turn around, and they will. And wake up grateful. You might think, well, how do I do that then? You wake up grateful. When you're waking up grateful or writing gratitude and feeling good about it, that's when everything starts moving into place for you. So the guidance is to choose to be happy now because he is coming in. So choose to be grateful because he's on his way. Just have faith in when that will happen. And I feel when he does come in, it's going to be an honest conversation, very open, and it could lead to some physical interaction. I hope that helps, okay? Fatima, thank you for the donation. Message from F. So what does F want you to know today? What does F want you to know today? What does F want you to know? I'm thinking about you, okay? So a lot of deep thinking going on. It took a while for the card to come out, so may not be acting on that, but definitely is thinking about you. Action card came out a bit faster. So your person is saying, I am yours. I am yours, body, heart, mind, and soul. I belong to you. So your person feels that way about you, that you are one. So I don't feel you've got anything to worry about regarding anyone else, okay? Even if there's a karmic partner, it doesn't matter. Whatever's going on is about their insecurities, their life, their changes, things they need to release. So remember to not take anything personally. So for example, if your person isn't around you right now or reaching out, or doesn't mean there's anything you're doing wrong or they don't care about you, they do. You're being protected from drama or chaos. So there could be some aggro going on in their life. When I say aggro, I mean like aggravation or chaos, drama, struggle, arguing going on, karmic stuff. And you're being protected from all of that. So don't get involved in it. Rise above it. Don't take anything personally. I hope that helps, okay? When the time is right, your person will come forward because they are thinking about you. Patricia, thank you for the donation. Hi, Liz. May I have a message from A? See, the other Patricia's just come in as well. Welcome, honey. So, Patricia, message for A, from A. What does A want you to know? I'm preparing to reach out and communicate to you how much I care. So there's going to be a communication coming in. He's preparing for this now, which means it may not come in today or tomorrow, but it is coming. And he's saying, I'm becoming confident in myself because of our connection. So I feel that you give him confidence, for one. They're giving me, yeah, like a weird taste in the mouth as well. So he could be releasing some bitterness. And that could be towards himself or towards his life. I don't feel it's towards you, but he's becoming more confident because of you. And I feel he needs to release anything that's bitter that's happened in his past. And he may still be healing that, but he's going to reach out. So is there any timeline or anything we need to know about this? but he is definitely going to communicate, okay? Yeah, you're creating magic. This may be what you're manifesting right now. So if you're seeing 777, that's your sign that there's going to be a communication. Or maybe you start seeing his name, or that's a sign that something's about to happen. Okay, because again, this could happen within 7 days, could happen within 7 weeks, okay, with the 777. So July at the latest, but I don't feel it's going to be anywhere near that long because he's already preparing to reach out. It's a voyage. He's taking the time he needs to change. So I do feel that if you start seeing 777, that's your sign he's going to reach out. So what is he going to say, or what do you need to... Yeah, he wants to speak his truth. So he's definitely going to communicate with you. I have been seeing it. So there you go. You're already receiving the sign. That's confirmation from heaven that he's going to come forward to you. So you don't need to panic, stress, worry, just relax and allow. Let's bring you one more card and any guidance for you. Yeah, you're becoming the creator of your destiny. So I feel you're working on manifesting. So you could be manifesting a communication, visualizing it coming up on your phone, or you could be manifesting other things as well. So remember, focus on manifesting perhaps money, work stuff, whatever it is you want, and that will open the doors. But you're definitely manifesting right now. You could be working with the law of attraction, doing gratitude, that kind of thing. Even reading like books on the law of attraction, or, or maybe being guided to, if you haven't already. A great one is Asking It's Given by Abraham. Okay, by Abraham, Jerry and Esther Hicks. Asking It Is Given. Another great one is like reading The Magic by Rhonda Byrne. That's like a workbook. Or even perhaps becoming a member of the Angel Seeker level and doing the gratitude series. That's based around that book. So whatever you're guided to do, but I feel you're learning more about how to manifest in your life. I hope that helps, okay? City Cat, thank you for the donation. Alice, hope you're doing well. Can I please have a message from my DM? Of course. So what does he want to say to you? What does your DM want to say? We are divine magnets, okay? I will never let you go. So if he's tried to let you go or move on, or perhaps think, I'm going to stay where I am, or he can't let you go, and he will never let you go. It's never over between the two of you, even if there's distance or silence, because he's magnetically drawn to you. He can't stay away from you, no matter how hard he tries. So I feel like he's trying to resist the pull to you at this moment, and that could be through his own fear of making changes. What else? Give me a block there. Yeah, he's becoming who he was born to be. So if you're giving him space and room and time, and you're stepping back into your feminine role, then you're allowing him to move towards you as the emperor, which is really what he needs to do. So he can't resist you, is what I'm feeling. He's feeling pulled to you. And you're ready to let go of the burden of others. So you may be carrying his burdens around. Or you may be just stressing about things you don't need to stress about. So feel if you let go of the burden, the struggle, the worry, he's going to move towards you. So let's bring a new moon card in for you. So I feel it's just a matter of time until you reconnect, or he opens up, or something happens, depending on how the situation is at the moment. So what's the new moon message for you? You've got time is speeding up, you must slow down. So this is reminding you to be to use breath work, to perhaps do a meditation or two, but it's more about breathing yourself into the now, because time is speeding up. I mean, look at it, we're nearly in March, can you believe it? I mean, I know it speeds up as we get older, but this is crazy. Time really is speeding up. Seems like yesterday it was the new year, the real, the actual new year in time, but obviously we feel like it was yesterday anyway, the real new year. But it feels like for me, I haven't seen my masculine since July, and it feels like it was yesterday. So time is speeding up. Okay, so you must slow down. So breathe and relax your energy. I hope that helps, okay? Wish right now, thank you for the donation. DMs, feelings, girlfriend, situation, club boss message, what's next? So first of all, what's your masculine feeling? What's your masculine feeling? Thank you, Ling, for looking after the chat for me, honey. It means so much, okay? So what's your DM feeling? Well, he's definitely thinking, I am sending you love. So he may not be communicating, because again, it took a while for this card to come out. So he's definitely thinking about what to do and processing. But he is sending you love through his higher self, through his through dreams perhaps as well. I feel you may have a vivid dream, or if you haven't already, I feel you will have. Music, signs. So he's communicating with you in other ways. So he's sending you love, because of his situation. Okay, you know, he can't be around you physically the way he wants to, so he's sending love to you through the higher realms instead. So what's going on with his girlfriend situation, or what does he want you to know about his home life, or all this fear there? He's definitely dealing with fears around change. Yeah, he's saying, my passion and love for you drives me wild. So the lovers is like it can be about a choice, like a third-party situation, and clearly there is one. So in his third-party situation, he knows that the passion and love he has for you drives him wild. Now, I did a reading yesterday about what's really going on with the masculines, and they aren't getting any. Okay, and they want the feminine. So clearly he's dealing with struggle because he's with someone that he needs to release, and he knows he's got to do that because the passion and love he has is actually for you. So I don't feel there's any passion or love going on. No matter what your mind is telling you, I feel you've got to release that. But he's not in a position where he can act on the love for you because of his situation. So he's got to deal with that first, and that's why he's sending love to you in other ways. So what's the club boss message? There could be some conflict around that, so don't get involved in drama. So whatever's going on with the club boss or the situation itself, just rise above drama. Don't get involved. Take yourself out of the equation. And this is the same thing with him, you know, with your DM, because obviously you don't need to get involved in his karmic drama. You're being protected. So I feel you're being protected from drama. So what's next is you're being protected from drama. What's next for you? What's next, okay? Self-love. Make yourself priority. Give back to you, okay? And equal give and equal take. Allow yourself to receive him the right way. Instead of wanting him and needing him and feeling desperate about it. You know, give back to you and make yourself number one. And then when the time is right, everything will come to you equally. I hope that helps, okay? Know what you deserve, in other words. So, Leanne, thank you for the donation, honey. Will Marlon reach out soon? So, what is Marlon feeling? You've got the moon. Now, things are being mirrored to him at this point, okay? So he is thinking and feeling you with this new moon. But I feel he could be reaching out between now and the full moon. So the full moon is on the 3rd of March. So it feels like something could be shifting between now and then. But at the moment, understand that he is reflecting on things. He's going through a big healing process. Because he's saying, you are my mirror. So you've mirrored back to him things about himself he wants to change. Things about his life he needs to change. He's seen you in him and him in you. So he knows that you're the one he wants to be with. So he's got to address his life. And he's saying, I know the powers within me to release all of this fear. So he's currently working through his fears, okay? So what's the guidance for you? So the guidance for you is to understand that there are options for you. You know, you've got options there, but you're saying, I have options, but I only want you. So it's about you allowing things to unfold naturally. Allowing the universe to bring to you whatever these options are. Now, this could even be like work stuff or opportunities to have fun, or you've got things that you can do without him there. Okay? So in other words, it's not just about being with him. God is offering you a lot of opportunities outside of the connection that you're being guided to focus on. And that's what is coming through, you know, because when he's looking at you, for example, he realizes he doesn't want to be where he is. So you're mirroring that to him, and he's addressing his life. He's thinking, he's doing deep thinking. So that's what he's currently doing. So if he's not reaching out to you at this moment, it's because he's processing his life. So the angel's saying to you, don't sit around waiting for him. Okay, and I'm not talking about dating anyone else, because you know you want him. This is about you. If someone invites you out for a drink like a friend, go. Or if you get like a job offer, go. Or if you have a day off, go and spend it with yourself. Do things for you instead of sitting around waiting for him. And how he feels about you is that you're his wish. You're his dream. He said, I made a wish and you appeared. So really in this third party situation he's in, he's been dreaming about change. And you've come into his life to create that change. And now he's afraid of it. Okay, so is he going to reach out to you? Is he going to reach out to you? Okay, just see what comes up here. What's going to happen? You've got this arguing. You're saying there what's going on with a third party person. They're arguing. And he's rereading messages that you've sent to him. Or he's thinking about conversations you've had. And you've got maybe, because at the moment he's not sure what he's going to do. Now he will reach out eventually, but at this moment you're saying soon. You may be thinking soon's like today, tomorrow, the next day. And that may be a possibility because you know, if he's feeling like he wants to communicate, then he will reach out. But I feel he's thinking about things. You've got within 6 months coming through. Now, within 6 months can be like tomorrow, or it could take longer. So within 6 months, we're in February, March, April, May, June, July, August. So between now and August, he's going to reach out to you. But again, you've got to let go of the when. Because the more you focus on timelines and needing something to happen, the more desperate your energy is, and then that repels away everything you want. I'm not saying you're desperate, I'm talking about the energy. Sometimes we get obsessive about it. So this is a sign for you to focus on self-love and do things for you, especially between now and July. Okay, because I feel things could move forward after that, like in a more full sense. Because obviously if he's in a third party, he's got to work out what he wants as well. I hope that helps, okay? Samantha, thank you for the donation. We had a big fight. Well, if you had a big fight, you need space. You know, that's because you're triggered by what's going on and you've got to fill up your own cup and let him work it out for himself. You can't control it, okay? Samantha, thank you for the donation. Any message from Gabriel? I also had conflict with my mentor, Ivan. Is he over this now? Thank you. So what does Gabriel want you to know, first of all? What does Gabriel want you to know? What does Gabriel want you to know? You are my future, okay? So he is thinking about the future and he's thinking about you in it. And he's saying, you are my future, I know that. So he does know that deep in his heart and soul. So I feel there's processing going on. And he is going to take action towards you, possibly from March onwards. Okay, so March is going to be a significant timing. So he said, I am taking action towards you. I'm just thinking about it. And I'm working through it and I'm dealing with things. But you are my future. So that's how he sees you, okay? So what's going on with Ivan? Conflict with mentor Ivan. Is he over this now? What's going on with Ivan? What's going on with Ivan? So he's making a plan. He's working out what to do. He's reflecting. So he's reflecting on things and he's working out what to do. So if he seems distant, he's being strategic about it. So I feel like it's not that he's over it. I feel like he's working through it. He's reflecting on things. He's definitely coming back to you or somehow, you know, you're going to talk again or whatever's going on there. The conflict will be resolved because he's working out how to do that right now. So he's perhaps working out how he can come in and resolve things with you and he's in his head about it. So I feel that he's working it out. So give him a bit more time and then I feel that he will perhaps reach out to you or things will naturally heal there. So your guidance is, yeah, you're thinking about Gabriel. Maybe you're even thinking about Ivan and the time you've shared. So you're thinking about the past a lot here. So the angels are asking you to focus more on your present moment and breathe and be at peace and know that you can't miss out on who or what's meant for you, whether it's your twin or it's a mentor or whomever else. I hope that helps, okay? Jacinta, thank you for the donation. Jacinta says, I'm feeling heavy and down since I woke up. So breathe. Breathe that through that, okay? It's just the shift between the snake and the horse and the new moon. And, you know, that will release, okay? Simpler times are coming. That advert just popped up. It said simpler times are coming, okay? So I can't get myself to wash my hair either. What's going on? So call on Archangel Michael to motivate you and give you strength. Okay, call on him and honestly, it'll be like a light goes on. So call on Archangel Michael. I saw many snakes on social media. So clearly the snake has had a big impact on your life and you're feeling the release of the snake. And I'm not surprised because you've been telling me over the past few months you've been seeing lots of snakes. So the snake has really been working with you closely. And I feel you're feeling this shift now the snake has gone. So it really will benefit you to kind of find out what Chinese zodiac you are. Or if you know, let me know in the comments. Because this could also be beneficial to know that because your sign may be related to the snake in some way. You know, there may be a rapport between whatever your sign is and the snake. I'm not necessarily feeling you are a snake, okay? I'm a rat, yeah, but there's some kind of, you know, I mean, if you're a rat, snakes may eat rats, I don't know. But I feel like the snakes had a big impact on you for the better. I'm not feeling in a positive way. So if the snake's gone now, and obviously we can always call on the wood snake, like you can call on the dragon or whomever, but I feel you're feeling it big time. Like last year I felt it because I'm a dragon And the dragon left and we went into the snake, and I felt that. Okay, on a very deep, like, it was like mourning for the dragon in a way, like mourning as in grieving. So I feel you're going through grief, and I know it sounds weird, but it's the truth, okay? You feel these energies. So I saw snakes on social media, saw a white feather in front of my house and a black feather in the backyard. So I feel the snake is saying, I'm still with you, protecting you, helping you to forgive and release, because black feathers are about forgiveness and white feathers are about protection and comfort. So I feel the snake is saying, I'm still with you, helping you. I haven't gone anywhere. So I want to bring in a message from the snake to you. So understand what your experience is like. It's a natural part of the release that's happening. So don't think, oh, there's something up with me. Call an Archangel Michael and he will motivate you for what. So the message from the snake is, enjoy the silence. Now this is really interesting. This card's moving as well, because this is about any silent times. In other words, you're not contacting your twin, or he's not contacting you, or things feel calm, and I don't mean calm because I know that you do struggle with things, but I mean like as in the sense of there's nothing really happening, but everything's happening behind the scenes. They give me fear. Before breakthroughs, there's always a period of calm or a period of stagnancy. So I feel like it's like those snake are saying, just enjoy the silence you're in. Maybe blast some Depeche Mode and enjoy the silence and make you feel better. And you've got awakening. It's all part of your awakening. You will overcome the current situation. So in other words, it will get better. You're moving towards awakening. So this is actually all part of your awakening. And it's like an ascension symptom that you're actually feeling and experiencing. So if you call on Archangel Michael, he will give you the strength to get out of bed, to wash your hair, to do what you need to do. And you are an empath, remember, as well. So it's very likely you're also picking up on other people's energy, like your mom or your twin. So just breathe through it. So I want to bring you one of these cards in as well. What else do you need to know? Because it's not over for you. It's just beginning, You will get through. We always get through tough times, and they make us stronger. So there's a purification happening at this moment. Purification. So there's a healing taking place. So you're going to feel better when we move into the springtime, and that's going to give you power. So I feel this power's come through because Archangel Michael can give you that power. So find your power, find your strength. Remember who you are. You're being purified. I hope that helps, okay? Laurie, thank you for using Milestone, honey. Message from the Angels, Fire Horse message. Message from Orlando. His feelings about me, his Valentine's text and next move. Wow, there's a lot there. The same breathe, you don't need to have all the answers. Just allow things to unfold, okay? So how is he feeling about you? How is he feeling about you? Our love is real. I will love you for the rest of my life. So there's no need to doubt the love or worry or stress about it, because he is going to love you for the rest of his life. That's what you both signed up for. And the love is real. So this is about you looking beyond the illusion of the physical circumstances, because doors are opening. So the angels want you to know doors are opening. The fire horse wants you to know that, because the fire horse is opening doors and creating the way forward. So it's not over between you, it's just beginning. So how did he feel about your Valentine's message? He said, I need emotional balance. I'm reviewing my life to release myself from karmic binds and toxic situations to find peace. So you've got to let him make the next move. Let him come towards you. Let him take action. Because you can work on it with the universe, with law of attraction, with God, with the 5D connection you share. So the angel's saying focus more on the 5D connection, the internal connection at this point, and let him make the next move, because that's pivotal to things happening. And it made him emotional when he got that text, and it made him realise he's got things he needs to deal with. So you've got to give him the time to do that. I hope that helps, okay? Jasmine, thank you for the donation. Any message from Jack today? Thank you. They give me a feeling in my mouth like something's on the tip of my tongue. It's on the tip of his tongue that he wants to tell you how he feels. Okay? We've got, hear my message through music. So he's communicating with you through music about how he really feels. He's saying, I see you everywhere I go. So he's reminded of you, and I want you to be happy. So he wants you to be happy regardless of what's going on with him. So what's he saying to you through music? Look at this. He's going to rise above his karmic situation. Now, he's already seen that person as his ex, because we know it's only a matter of time until he leaves. So he's saying, shout out to my ex. Be grateful for every experience, everyone is a teacher. So it's like he's reminding you he's learning in that situation, and he's learning how to rise above it as well. So you will survive this and come out stronger. So he is coming out stronger from this, and he's going to rise above it all, and he's reminding you of that too. So you may even hear songs about rising up, and I've got a reading coming up on the channel soon about rising up like the phoenix from the ashes. So hear my message through music. I want you to be happy, and I'm seeing you everywhere. What else does he want you to know? What else does he want you to know today? The Emperor, I'm becoming who I was born to be. So this whole experience is teaching him to take control of his life and move forward towards what he wants. And if you watch the DM check-in I did yesterday, you know he's not getting any, and all that desire is there for you. So you know he feels all that desire. So what else does he want you to know? Yeah, he's concealing his feelings, but it's not because he's got a closed heart. It's because he's waiting for the right time. He knows he's got to admit the truth to you or show you the love when he's free. And he's taking leadership there, hitting his goals. So he could also be hitting his goals in other ways. This could be work related. So at work, he could be going through something. There could be a promotion coming up for him as well, because we've got leadership there. So he may be stepping into that leadership role at work, which is helping him to step into his leadership role as the Emperor to make changes in other areas too. I hope that helps, okay? Blossoming Caterpillar, thank you for the donation, honey. Hi, Liz, I would like to kindly ask the angels if everything is already completed between me and my person. So what do you need to know? You've got courage and trust. So I feel that what you're learning is to trust that everything is working out, and trust the process and trust your person. And what your masculine is learning is to find courage, to make changes, to move forward. So really this is about the alignment of the masculine and the feminine. It's about the alignment where you surrender and allow, and he takes forward motion and takes control. So I've got the new moon in this as well. So the new moon is helping you to trust the process and giving him courage to move forward. So I feel it's absolutely on track. I don't feel everything's completed, because we never really complete anything. There's always more to learn. But I feel you are aligning. So I feel it's more everything is aligning between you to bring you together, or to move things forward the way they're meant to. Because you're magnetic when you're in that trust energy, because you know in your own worth and value. And this may well be what you're working on as well. Finding your own magnetic power. And that's building security in the connection. And it's helping him to become the Emperor. So he's working on his own father healing, which can be connected with his connection with God, with his own self, to move forward. So ultimately what this means is you are building security. You're on the right path to alignment for you. You know, whatever it is you're asking about, you've just got to remember your worth and value. But I feel the answer is yes. I hope that helps, okay? Pooja, thank you for the donation. Booking message for what's coming towards me soon. So what's coming towards you soon? Something's just fell out by itself there. Is there any other? Yeah, it's fell. So obviously I've got to get up out of my chair to get this other one. So there could be a movement forward with me having to get out of my chair. So you may actually get up and do something. They change their picture. So what I'm getting here is, if your person changes their picture on social media or in some other way, that's a sign they're taking action, because I had to get out of my chair to get it. So if they change their picture and you're thinking, what does that mean? It means there's movement happening. Now you've got to get a reading as well, which is what's come through. So it may be time to book a reading. I'm not saying with me. Maybe you're watching something, you get a reading somewhere else. But you may need to get a reading about what's going on. Now obviously you're doing that now, but it was something extra there for you. They are horny, so your person is horny, and that's drawing them to you as the eagle. So you may be seeing eagles. Now, not surprised they're horny when I picked up on that in yesterday's readings. You may also be seeing 1111. So I feel that someone is coming towards you horny. Okay, they may change their picture and they like a post. So see how this is about someone else. You've said what's coming towards me soon, and this is about someone else. So obviously the person you're thinking about is going to be coming towards you, and it may begin like a small gesture, like liking a post or changing their picture, but it's actually bringing in a movement. You've got Jesus around you as well, helping you, assisting you, bringing in happiness. So what's coming towards you soon is happiness, the sun, a positive outcome, joy. And this can also be a yes if there's something you're thinking about. So if you're thinking about, is this connected with such and such a person? The answer is yes. I hope that helps, okay? Priyanka, thank you for the donations. You've donated twice. So first one is, Leo, today's feelings for Priyanka and next action. And how does he see Priyanka, looks wise and personality? So how does he feel about you? So he said our passion is real. So how does he feel towards you? Very passionate. So clearly he's very attracted to you because the passion is real. So he feels like you make him feel things he's never felt before. And he's asking you not to give up. So he knows it's taking him a bit of time to move forward or do something. And he's saying, please don't give up on me. Okay, the passion that we have for each other is real. I am attracted to you. I do desire you. I do want you. I do think about you in that way. So he is attracted to your looks and your personality. Why? Because you are the Empress. He said, I know you are. So he feels it on a deep level. So it's not just about looks and personality. It's about soul bond. I know who you are. Your nurturing power is guiding me home. So how does he see you? He sees you as someone who would be a good mother, perhaps even the mother to his children. Someone who's very loving and kind and gentle. Someone who's very passionate. I feel he loves your body because it's very nurturing as well. So he feels like if he lays head on your chest, for example, he would feel safe. So he feels safe in your presence. He feels nurtured by you. So everything about you is attractive to him. The Empress is very attractive to the masculine. So everything about you draws him in. Everything about you pulls him in. Okay, he feels magnetically drawn to you. What else? You've got the Nine of Swords. So he's also feeling you at night, okay? And that may be keeping you awake. So he's restless. He's thinking about you. He's working out what to do. So I feel his next action is to actually plan what to do. Yeah, he's going to move forward fearlessly when the time is right. Now you've got the Chariot. So this could be during the Cancer season when something big happens. It could be connected with the Chariot as well. So there could be Cancer energy in your chart, his chart, or, somewhere. There's a lot of emotion here. So I feel he will move forward fearlessly to you at the right time, and it may take a bit longer. So I feel something could move to what happen between the two of you in the Cancer season, June, July. But that's how he sees you. Anything else you need to know? Anything else you need to know? And obviously he's attracted to you. I feel this is more about you learning to love yourself and work on self-love, because if you work on self-love, then you don't need to know really how he feels about you looks-wise or personality, because you know you are fabulous and you're loving yourself and you know you are attractive. Of course you are. So he sees you also like a butterfly, someone who's transformed, someone who's very strong. Now a butterfly is beautiful, and that's how he sees you, okay, like all the colours of the rainbow. So he's going through a transformation to be able to be with you. And he's seen you go through a transformation as well. So maybe he's seen different sides of you and he sees you as beautiful. You may even see butterflies, yellow, blue ones, as a sign of this. You may even see white flowers. He sees you as a beautiful flower that blooms and grows. I hope that helps, okay? Nat, thank you for the donation. Hi Liz, what is my DM working on right now to come back to me, and any bucket messages from it? So what's your DM working on? So he's working on coming forward, because a card came out and went back in straight away. So he does know that you have a future. Even if he isn't doing anything at this moment, as in reaching out or telling you this, he knows you have a future, and he knows it will be a delight and a success. But I feel he's perhaps struggling to open up, okay? So I feel his next step is, or he wants to come back open with you. And that's something he's working on, because he may struggle with being open. Yeah, even these cards are trying to come out and go back in. Look, I will get there. So he will do what he needs to do. And he will get there emotionally and vulnerably, where he's able to tell you what's on his mind and speak his truth. But I feel you've got to give him this time to work through it. Yeah, the hard work will pay off. Whatever you're doing at this moment on you, and that could be taking a step back, focusing on your job, focusing on you, that will pay off. And the thing he's doing on himself as well, because I feel he's working on himself, the results will come through it, they will pay off. So the hard work will pay off. The work he's doing on him, you're doing on you, and the work you're doing in the journey will pay off. So everything is working out. You just have to have faith, and he could be busy at this moment working on his job, working on his finances, dealing with other things. So, bucket messages. Okay, what do you need to know? So the one that flew out is, look at this, they love you. So he does love you. Your DM loves you. And it fell out. I didn't pull that out, it jumped out. So you need to know he does love you. Archangel Uriel is working with the both of you to bring illumination and clarity in. And you may be seeing 555. Now, I know you're not a member, but I did a members reading yesterday that I've posted today about 555. That's a sign about union, okay? You've got a ring. So he wants to come back with a ring. Now, I'm not saying he's going to turn up with a ring, but he wants to put a ring on your finger when the time is right. So there's a sign of commitment there. I feel that you're going to hear messages and music as well. That could even be about marriage commitment in the future. He's going to like a post because he's got intimacy on his mind. Why? Because they are feeling that way. Go and watch the DM check-in as I did yesterday. And financial gain. So he could also be trying to earn more money. That's why you've got the Eight of Pentacles. Wherever that was. Now, isn't that interesting? Because I don't think I used this deck, did I? Because we've got the Eight of Pentacles there, and I just picked up a card off the Masculine Message Tarot, and it's the Eight of Pentacles. I'm working hard for our future. So he's definitely doing what he needs to do. Yeah, because I shuffled for the Ten of Pentacles, that's it. And there's the Eight of Pentacles on the top of the deck. And the fact that I shuffled the Eight of Pentacles, it's showing you whatever he's doing, he's working hard for the future with you. To gain money, to financial gain. So I feel he's actually working on his finances to move things forward, and music is important. See how that stuck to my plaster there? Got plaster on, if you've noticed today. This comes into a reading coming up. So we just want to see what message and music he wants to send to you. What's he saying to you through music? Please forgive me. I'm sorry, I'll make it right with you. So he's going to apologise and make it better. And he's saying, I'll never do that again, policy of truth. So whatever he's done to you that's hurt you, he's not going to do that again. Policy of Truth, great song by Depeche Mode there. And he's saying, I will apologise to you and make it right. So he is doing what he needs to do. So when he does come forward, he's going to come back with results. And that's what you're saying. How is he going to come back? He's going to come back with results. This could be between now and August or over the next 8 weeks. I hope that helps, okay? Priyanka, thank you for the donation. Bucket messages for February and March. So what you need to know for February and what you need to know for March. Wow, another one just jumped on top of the February pile there. So February, you've got 1111. So this month, you could be seeing a lot of 1111s everywhere, whether it's on the clock or in other ways. There's a kiss coming as well. So you may get a kiss. So you could get kissed in February. Now, you could get kissed through an emoji. Okay, like a kiss emoji, they like a post as well. That's like having an energetic kiss. So look out for kisses that aren't just physical kisses. This could be an emoji, okay? And you've got intimacy on their mind. So your person is definitely thinking about you with desire in February, wanting to kiss you, okay? I'm getting everyday kiss. Well, there you go. So in March, you've got vivid lucid dreams. So you're going to be having more dreams in March, more lucid dreams that show you things and, give you previews of what's coming. And that's because of the Kundalini. So it's like continuation of the fire and what you're feeling now. It's going to bring in lucid dreams. So these could even be sexy dreams you're having. You're on the right path in March and you're going to see 717. You just have to wait for what you want or wait for what you deserve or be patient. So you're definitely learning to trust in the timing of things, to set your own boundaries down, to know your own worth and value, and to take a step back. So I feel in March what will work for you is moving back and not reaching out, not doing anything, just allowing things to unfold. And blue eyes could be significant in March. Someone could have blue eyes around you, or very deep emotional eyes, because blue eyes is also like if you look into someone's eyes, whatever colour they are, and you see emotion or you see tears. So a lot of emotion coming up. This could also be about you releasing emotion, crying, feeling good, you know, through crying. Because when we have a cry, we feel better, don't we? So I feel it's going to be an emotional month for you. Take a step back. I hope that helps, okay? Okay. We're going to do Indu, okay? So thank you, Indu, for the donation, honey. Message from Pravesh and his true intention. So how does Pravesh truly feel about you? So what he's saying to you is, I am thinking about you. So he is thinking about you at this moment, okay? So what's his true intention? He needs to be with you equally. So his true intention is to come in right, to do it right, to be with you equally. He said, I know that things need to be equally balanced. So as much as he wants to be with you now in February, things aren't equally balanced at this time. They give me fear. And that's what he's working on. He's working on releasing his fears. So what's the guidance for you at this time? So you've got 3 of Pentacles. You're working with him in the 5D, working with the universe, talking to the universe about what you want. And that will bring good news in. So you could see a lot of previews of what's to come. So what's his intention? We know his intention is to come back equally. So what's his intention? Yeah, I intend to do the right thing from now on. Okay, so he may feel like he hasn't done the right thing, but he intends to do that now. And I want to tell you that I love you. So he will tell you he loves you when the time is right. However, he needs to be when he can come in equally balanced. I hope that helps, okay? Liz Girl, thank you for the donation, honey. Any guidance for me? So what's the guidance for you at this moment? What's the guidance for you at this moment? What do you need to know? This is for Liz Girl. You've got protection. So you're being protected at this moment by angels, Archangel Michael around you. You could see 444, rainbows as well, feathers, or other angel signs. You may hear songs about angels, but you're being protected. So whatever's going on or not going on is protection. So try not to get triggered by things or worried. You are safe and you are watched over and there's no need to fear. And that is power. I feel this is about Archangel Michael. So Archangel Michael is around you, protecting you, also giving you power. So you're not alone. You have the strength to get through whatever it is you're going through. Because you're beautiful, loving, and you are an empress. So you're being shown here that you're the divine feminine. The angels say you are beautiful and loving and you deserve love. So affirm that. I deserve love. I'm a beautiful, loving being and I deserve love. That means you deserve to have everything the right way. What else do you need to know? Give it time, patience. That's what you're currently learning. Temperance. So temperance is a very healing energy. It means allow the angels to assist you, call on them. You're being protected. Remember, the delay creates the way. The separation is preparation. A rejection is a redirection. So try and see it that way. Breathe yourself back into the now. And have patience with what you're wanting and give it time. I hope that helps, okay? Shara, thank you for the donation. This for sure. And I can never say this. Sure, Nick, okay? Don't know why I struggle saying that. Sure, Nick, thank you for the donation, honey. Hyla's had a dream about my deceased grandmother, but I can't remember it. So I feel she's coming through to say she's with you. You don't need to remember it. You just need to know she's there, okay? That's the most important thing. Sometimes we don't remember consciously because we may be a little bit afraid of things, you know, about seeing ghosts and things like that, you know, and it's like the fear, it's like the subconscious keeping the fear back and you remembering the truth, which is the love is there. So we want a message from her, and I have some neighbours that are very bad, but they sang, we are friends. Any guidance? They sang, we are friends. Okay, let's see what your grandmother wants you to know. I feel your grandmother is saying to you that you have support from the other side. You're not alone with what you're dealing with. She said, I'm sorry I didn't take care of things. I was afraid. So she may have gone through some fear in her own life that stopped her from perhaps taking care of things. This could be connected with money or assets, that kind of thing, that she feels that maybe if she'd have dealt with things differently, she may have left you in a different place now. So this could be saying to you, if I could do more for you, I would. If I could help you out with your neighbours, I would. You know, she's saying, I'm there in spirit with you, but if I could come down to earth and sort it out for you, I would, okay? And she's saying, exercise your intelligent mind. So what this means is that you are very intelligent and you know what to do. And this is an opportunity with your neighbours to actually exercise that truth. You know, that you know what to do, you know how to handle this, that you have all the tools inside you to get through it and deal with it. But what I'm also feeling is your grandmother may feel like you need to use your mind more, you know, because this could be like doing things that help your mind. Because if she had issues with the mind, like maybe she was forgetful, or she went through something with her mind when she passed over or something like that, she's perhaps thinking, if I could go back to earth, I would use my mind better. And this could be doing things like reading, focus, gratitude, word searches, Sudoku, you know, things that perhaps make you think a bit more, that we could do, that would help us to perhaps regain more memory. Also calling on Archangel Zachiel will help as well. So you're saying about your neighbours, what do you need to know about your neighbours? Okay, and you're saying they sang We Are Friends, any guidance? So I feel that the messages, they are helping you in some way to perhaps overcome triggers, or it's always an opportunity to forgive, or also friends to you as in alliances to help you to realise something about your life. So this could be if you want to move or you want to make a change. So equal give and equal take. So remember, you may feel like you're doing all the giving and they're taking from you. Or this could be that, you know, you feel like you need to give me a break. Calm down, slow down, turn the music down, whatever it is. So you may feel there's no equal give or equal take in the connection with your neighbours. But you can make it happen through manifestation. So remember, what you think about, you bring about. So if you're worried about it all the time or overthinking about it, you're going to manifest more of it. If you just visualise it all going away, you know, like whatever the problem is, then that's also something you're going to manifest. But I feel try and see it as an opportunity to rise above and see everything from a higher place and say, what is this teaching me about me? I'm willing to release the thing that triggers, you know, within me, that gets triggered when I think about you or have to deal with you, you know, to your neighbours. I hope that helps, okay? Linda, thank you for the donation. Any message from Richard? How will work go today? So what does Richard want you to know? They give me a block in the throat. So he may want to say something. He is thinking about you. Yeah, he wants to speak his truth, and he's saying, I want to share my life with you. So he wants to tell you how he feels, but he may be holding that back. And that could be, well, you know, because of work. But he's saying, I want to share my life with you. That's what I'm thinking about. When I'm thinking about you, I'm thinking about what it would be like to share my life with you. And I feel this is what he perhaps wants to say. So he's got to make a decision to make that happen or to move forward to you. And he said, I am making decisions about our future. And this is about speaking the truth to you. And he said, I'm finding it hard to be away from you right now, but I am healing. So if for any reason he's not around you, or he's not allowing himself to pursue you, or it's because he needs to make some kind of decision. Now, I'm feeling between now and September, there is a movement forward. And I know it seems like a while away, but it's really, we're nearly in March, and this is March. So between March and September, there's going to be a movement and a decision made to perhaps make this into a real relationship, because he does want to share his life with you. So I feel you're being guided to be patient. So how will work go today? Be kind and loving. Just be you, be the Empress. And when you're in that energy, everything will move forward, okay? So be kind and loving. And that doesn't mean you go out of your way to do things for him. It just means you be yourself. I feel the messages. If you're being yourself today, kind, loving, gentle, generous you, then you'll have a good day. Remembering who you are as the Empress. It's only the mind that causes the problems. Let's pull another card. Anything else you need to know? Anything else you need to know about work today? Or we've got flexibility. So be flexible. The tiger will help you to be confident and strong. Just be flexible. Be flexible with your timing. Be flexible with him. Be flexible with the way things are happening. You may need to be flexible at work with what you're doing as well. But just go in there and affirm and say in your mind, I am flexible and adaptable. I allow things to flow. I am kind and loving. I love being me. And then everything else will work out. I hope that helps, okay? We've got Shaz, thank you for the donation. Hi Liz, I am putting in a very important business proposal. Will it be accepted? Also, how is my twin? I haven't heard from him for a while. Okay, so you're putting in an important business proposal. Will it be accepted? There's going to be a heart-to-heart interaction from it. So I feel that you're going to talk about it with whomever you need to talk about it with in a heart-to-heart way. So I feel this is a very beautiful thing. I feel this is like a yes really coming through. You got the Knight of Cups. So I feel it's going to create a conversation. and there'll be relief. It will get better. So it feels like whatever's good, whatever this business proposal is, you're going to feel relief or relieved from either putting it in and then getting it off your chest, or what the outcome. So I feel there's going to be a positive outcome from it, where you're going to have a heart-to-heart conversation and you'll feel relief. It will get better. So the Knight of Cups is also about, like obviously communication, something that you love. And the Six of Swords is easier times ahead. So things could get much easier for you over the next 6 weeks or so, or between now and June, it will get better. So this could be you working on it as well. So I would say from this, it's likely. You know, I'd say you're like 90%, you know, yeah, you've got yes flying out the deck anyway. The spirits are supporting this decision. So I feel it's like 90% yes anyway. There can always be that 10% where your ego can get in the way. But I feel if you're strong about this business proposal and you know it's what you want and you stop worrying about it, then it's going to go well. It's only the ego that can cause sabotage, panicking, thinking it's not going to go well, things like that. So if you remain strong about it, I feel the answer is yes to this, okay? So I haven't heard from him for a while. How is my twin? So how is your twin, okay? So you've got 3 of Wands. He's making it happen. So something is happening in March, okay? He's saying, I am angry at myself. So he's working through anger towards himself, not you, possibly his circumstances or the way he's behaved or the things he's done, the things he regrets. And he's very proud of you. You're the strongest person I know. Okay, so keep doing what you're doing because he's inspired by you, and your glow up makes him grow up. And also you're making things happen in your life, and he is feeling that. So even if he isn't physically aware of it, which I feel he is somehow, he feels it, he senses it. So he said, I am making it happen. I'm just angry at myself. So how does he feel about you? So I do feel he's going to move towards you, okay? I love it when you dance. So this could be about you needing to lighten your energy up a bit. You know, when you dance, it doesn't mean you like dancing in front of him. I mean, maybe that's something you would do. But this is about you being light-hearted and dancing with life, being in the flow of things. You know, perhaps dancing around your living room or your kitchen or relaxing. It's like you're saying, when you relax, I relax. Because obviously you are like magnets. So when you take action in some way, he does too. Me dancing at the gym. Blossom says me dancing at the gym. Yeah, when you relax, you know, things move forward. So you've got to allow the angels to cleanse your energy. So if you have been a bit stressed out and a bit worried, Shash, you know, if you've been like overthinking everything, cleanse your energy a little bit. Maybe you want to cleanse your energy by going for a dance. You know, sometimes we just need to go out and dance, don't we? So let your hair down, perhaps go out with with friends, or do something for yourself. But I feel ultimately he's going to move towards you when the time is right. And something could be happening around March, the 3rd, or around the 3rd of March, or the 3rd week of March. Give me a block. So I feel you need to breathe a little bit. It's like you've been holding things in. You got to let that out. So breath work would help as well, meditation. I hope that helps, okay? He's on social media, so he knows all about my bit. Yeah, so he's definitely watching in some way. But I feel he wants you to relax a bit more as well. I hope that helps. Liz, thank you for the donation. Message for me and from the angels, please, Liz. Any guidance coming through about love life, a new man courting me? Message about career. Breathe, okay? So what's the message? What do you need to know? What do you need to know? What's the message coming through? The same thing before you act. You don't need to rush things. You don't need to have all the answers right now. Just allow. Use your diligence and focus on what you want. So focus is the key. Remember, what you focus on grows. So if you're focusing on manifesting good stuff, you're going to create good stuff. If you're focusing on negatives and stress, you're going to bring more of that in. So the angels say, okay, you love life, career, what do you want to happen? Visualize it happening. And then be confident in your approach to that. So what you focus on grows. So you may want to update your vision board, or spend more time visualizing what you want and thinking about it. And then do what feels right to you. Thinking about what you want. And then any clouds or confusion will lift. Any uncertainty will go away because it will be replaced with faith. So what's going on with your, you're saying a new man. Okay, any message about a new man courting you? You've got a new, look at this, a new chapter. So you may be wanting that because maybe you feel you've completed a cycle. Because you've got completion here with the world. So you may feel like you've completed a cycle, or for now you want to move towards something new. Because I feel there could be a new chapter coming in with someone else. So it's not saying definitely a new man, but it's a new chapter for you where you feel revitalised and ready for something different. So this could even be a new career or something new coming in your career. So I feel this about you saying, right, I'm going to begin again. And I'm not surprised this has come out when we're in a new year. You know, I'm talking about the fire horse. I'm not talking about the 1st of January either. I'm talking about the 17th of Feb. It's a new year. It's a new beginning. It's the real new year. And you'll feel that, you know. Most of us who are spiritual connect with that being the real new year. You know, for me yesterday, it felt like it. It felt like New Year's Day. It was bizarre. Okay, so completion of a cycle. So I feel that you just got to be ready for anything and find peace in where you are. So we pull you a new moon card. You've got set your intention. So it's just mirroring what we've just said. Think about what you want. Shine like the moon on a clear night. So keep shining bright to know your own value. Go for a walk and calm your energy down. Contact will resume. Now you're saying there, he's been silent for a long time. Well, contact will resume. So it isn't over between you. Obviously, you focusing on you is going to bring him in anyway. And they are very grateful to be loved by you. Remember, anyone that you allow into your energy needs to be grateful for you or should be grateful for you because you are amazing. So remember that. Remember your own value and worth and allow whatever the universe wants to bring to you. I hope that helps, okay? Bina, great to see you. Thank you for the donation. It's great to see everyone here as well. I'm sending you all so much love. Thank you for being here. Don't forget to hit that thumbs up. And I will be live tomorrow as well for horoscopes. It won't be a Q&A. It will be the horoscope live. And then I'll be live for a Q&A on Friday, okay? So Bina says, hi Liz, any messages for my twin flame journey and bucket messages? So what do you need to know for your... Yeah, just so you know as well, Victor is having a break from doing timestamps because he needs that, you know. So make sure you are aware of when, if you're asking a question, you've got to keep an eye out for it. Okay, but he will be timestamping horoscopes tomorrow, which I really appreciate. So thank you so much, Victor, okay. So being what you're learning at this point is to surrender. Okay, that's your lesson. That's what you're learning to do, to give it to God, the need to let go. So you still need to let go and also to know that your masculine is learning how to raise their standards because what they're doing is they're loyal to their karmic partner for the wrong reasons. So obviously they're loyal to you. It's different. Okay, loyalty to a karmic situation is like just physically being present there. Doesn't mean that they're like emotionally there or even physically properly there. It means they're just a body living in that house. And what your masculine is learning to do is raise their standards to allow themselves to live a full life. And that means releasing themselves from what they're in to be able to live with you or have a life with you. So your masculine's journey is to raise their standards. And the way that they do that is when you let go, that automatically raises your standards because you're raising your vibration, knowing what you will and won't accept. And then he's naturally drawn to you. So this is saying to you, he is loyal to you, even if it doesn't seem that way. He's just working on raising his own standards to think about what he actually does deserve instead of settling for less than he deserves in that situation. And you've got to let go of the need to control when and how and all of that and have faith that he will come towards you when he's dealt with his own stuff, when he's learned his lesson, which is about self-worth. So what do you need to know? You've got the angels saying, whatever does resonate with you, take it, and whatever doesn't, don't. Because then, you know, on your journey of perhaps being given guidance where it didn't resonate with you. So the angel's saying some things won't resonate with you, and that's okay. And I feel this is more about him anyway, because he's receiving a message from his angels of the things that don't resonate with him. So in other words, he's in that cycle now. And certain things he doesn't resonate with anymore. Like he isn't attracted to his karmic partner the same way. He isn't on the same page anymore with that person. He wants something different. So he knows that through his own intuition. And that's why we got the eagle, because he is on his way to you, even if he doesn't feel that way. So if you're seeing eagles, that's the reason why. he's gaining balance. He needs to find balance in his life. He's trying to balance things out. Maybe he's even balancing his books, his finances, but things don't make sense. They don't resonate with him anymore because he's hiding and he knows he's got to take a mask off. So he's still hiding in that situation, but God is bringing him into the light, okay? So what do you need to know? There's an unexpected opportunity coming up, and you're going to see ladybirds, 1313 ladybirds. It's all a sign of opportunities. You will be living together, so eventually you're going to have a house, okay? And he's going to look you into the eyes when he tells you that as well. So give this time for your friends. Make friends, spend time with friends, be around friends, and enjoy your freedom. Okay, something as well is happening in the morning. So in our morning, not necessarily tomorrow morning, the morning. Like during the morning, he could apologise to you. So he could say sorry to you about something during the morning. Now that could be at work or it could be in some other way. That's what's going on. I hope that helps, okay? Priyanka, thank you for the donation. Leo is saying for engagement, do you see when, dear? Leo is saying for engagement, do you see when? What do you mean he's saying for engagement? Do you mean he's proposed to you or he's talking about it? Leo is saying for engagement. So the message is he's working out what he wants, okay? So he may be thinking about engagement at this time, thinking about what it would be like to be with you in that way. He's thinking about it. So it's definitely on his mind, even if he isn't sharing that knowledge with you at this moment. But he is thinking about what he wants. Okay, so I feel like between now and April, he's thinking about what he wants. So do I see when? And the thing is, you've got to let go of the need for like an engagement or a commitment or a ring, because it's more important that you get the relationship right. Don't run before you can walk. You've got, look, the angels say you've got to be in the flow of this. Instead of needing a ring or needing an engagement, be in the flow, allow things to come, allow things to go. Let things to happen naturally. And it's more important that he opens up to you. And I feel that's what he's going to do. Possibly around a full moon. So it could be the next full moon or the moon after that. Because he is still reflecting between, during April. So this could actually be by the May full moon. I feel by the May full moon, which is the 1st of May. So by the 1st of May, he's going to open up about what he wants with you. So you could talk about an engagement. But I'm not feeling an actual engagement ring at this point. So I can't give you a timeline because it's not there yet, okay? I hope that helps. Kalina, thank you for the donation. Hi Liz, hope you well. Any message from our masculine Marco? No direct contact since 2019. So what does he want you to know? Our love is eternal. So even though you've not had a contact since 2019, it doesn't mean the love isn't real or it's not there, because it always is. So the love is eternal. He's reminding you of that fact, okay? So that's a fact that the love is eternal. And he's saying to you, I am yours. Body, heart, mind and soul, I belong to you. So remember, wherever he is, or anyone he's around or whatever he's doing, they're just borrowing him for a while. Because he's yours, he belongs to you. So remember, all paths lead home. They give me fear. And obviously I feel lots of fears have been learned over this past 5-6 years. So you're saying, I feel confident and successful and I feel good. So I feel ultimately, yes, you miss him and you want him and, you want to be around your masculine. But on the flip side of that, you feel confident and strong and successful and you feel good. So think about how far you've come over the last 6 years. And that's what I'm connecting with the 6. It's like these last 6 years have grown you into the person you are today. So the person you were in 2019 is totally different than the person you are today in 2026. This person, this version of you is independent. This version of you is successful, doing your own thing as the Queen of Pentacles. So the fact that you're not together does not take away the value of who you are now. And that's what you're being reminded of. That's why you've come up as the Queen of Pentacles. So what's happening in your connection? You've got delight. Delight in where you currently are. Delight in the moment. Delight in feeling good about life. Just feel the delight, the joy, the magic and everything. And that's when all the doors will open. So what's next between the two of you? You've got epiphanies. So I feel like you're both going through epiphanies at this point. Aha moments, realizations. You've got masks off. intuition is heightened and time apart. So I do feel there's still a bit more time apart because there's still epiphanies being had and he's still got to take his mask off. And your intuition has been heightened. So even if you're apart, there's still healing taking place. So have we got a timeline about reconciliation or, anything moving into place? Have we got a timeline about anything coming in? They're not giving me a timeline. Yeah, stop waiting. It's when you stop waiting. I'm not saying you're waiting now. But obviously, once you completely release this and let go, that's when he's going to move toward you. And they're telling you, as soon as I pick this deck up, they're saying, no, Liz, can't give you a timeline because there's still lessons being learned and you're still learning to have faith. I hope that helps, okay? So work on your business or wherever this independence is that you're working on because you've got success in your own right, doing your own thing. I hope that helps, okay? We've got Micah, thank you for the donation. What does the Year of the Fire Horse have in store for me? What does the Year of the Fire Horse have in store for you? You've got relaxation. More relaxation, that means more rest. Maybe holidays. Okay? More time for yourself. Just chilling about things, not worrying so much. Having more you time. Or more time to do things for you. And this could be by yourself or with other people. But I feel relaxation. So you're going to feel more relaxed. It's like in the Year of the Snake, you may have felt more stressed or panicky or, this year is going to be more healing for you. So definitely relaxation. Let me bring in the horses as well. What else, okay? Authentic expression, being yourself, balancing your energy, feeling good about what you're doing. But ultimately, the message is relaxation. I hope that helps, okay? Kat, thank you for the donation. Hi, Liz, this week is so powerful, I agree. What will it bring for me on my journey? I feel romantic. Can we ask the romance angels? Of course. So what's the message for you in general then? You've got courage and love. So because the love card's in reverse, I feel that your person is gathering the courage to reach out to you with love or come to you with love. That's why there's a reverse there. So I feel that that he's gathering the courage and that's what this year is going to be about for him, to give him courage to move forward. But the fact that you've got love is a sign that you are focusing on love. You're focused on gratitude, feeling blessed, and all the love is flowing to you, that you are so loved. And I said that to you yesterday, and that love is flowing to you. So I feel that what you're being guided to know is that love is all around you. Okay, and like you said, I feel romantic. That's because you feel loved by the universe. And it's because you have that love inside of you that your cup is overflowing. It's not because anyone else is doing anything special. It's you're feeling that way. Remember, happiness, love, joy, it's all an inside job. So what do the romance angels want you to know? Passion. So it says, allow your heart and soul to sing with joy. So again, love, passion, desire, fire, you get that all through your connection with self and source and connection with life itself, not always with a person. So everything you want with your twin, you're being guided to experience it in other ways. And that draws your twin to you magnetically. So think, what am I passionate about? What do I love doing? What do I enjoy? And you bring so much love and joy to others through what you do. Whether it's knitting little outfits or going out or spending time with Black or Dream or whatever you're doing. Being around your family, your friends. You bring that joy into others' lives. I mean, look how many of our family around the world you've blessed by creating those outfits. They're all over the world. Romania, Victor's in Romania, LA, here in the UK, Australia, everywhere. You bring this magic in, so remember that. I hope that helps, okay? Sonu, thank you for the donation. Sonu says, what is Malar's feelings and energy for Sunita? So before I go to the rest of your message, what's he feeling for you? So he's saying to you, I miss our friendship. Now, there is other things he's holding inside that he wants to say. But I feel the big thing he's thinking today is, I miss you. I miss spending time with you. I miss our friendship. I miss talking to you. So he misses being around you. That's what he wants you to know. I didn't go and Insta, what is there in the future for the relationship? Any messages for a relationship? Well, he's missing the friendship. And what you have to understand is, twin flames are best friends united in love. or a relationship is about friendship just as much as love and passion. And he's missing the friendship. He's missing being close to you in that way. So, and this could also be because you're not an Insta. He said, I'm not an Insta. So maybe he's missing that element of you posting things or just being there. He's saying you were everything I could ever want. And that's how he feels about you. The passion is there. So this is reminding you it's not just about friendship. You're everything you could ever want. So obviously you're his perfect friend, but also his perfect lover. What else? Okay, you want to speak your truth. You want to open up. You want to have a conversation. You want to move things forward with him. And it's reminding you to let him take the lead to you. So maybe you've taken a step back now and you're allowing him to come to you. Because he will make his move and take action. I feel he's working out in the silence or the quiet times how to do that. So instead of thinking the worst and, being sad about things or worrying, have compassion. Because when you operate from your heart and your soul and you believe and you find your inner power through prayer, then you know that any separation is illusion and that brings you back together anyway. So I feel just to keep doing what you're doing, breathe, have faith, and when the time is right, he'll move towards you because you're everything he could ever want. I hope that helps, okay? Ethereal Seeker, thank you for the donation, honey. Hi, Liz, may I have a message from my DM, Will? And a year of the horse twin flame guidance after our time spent yesterday together and the Reiki message I gave him. So what does he want to say to you? Flying out. I'm learning to overcome my fears and insecurities that hold me back and cause me pain. Now, I feel this Reiki message is helping him to overcome his fear or his pain or his insecurities, whatever it is. I feel it could be pain as well. So you're helping him to release his stress and his anxiety and his struggle. He's saying the Kundalini is rising. So he also feels a lot of desire for you at this point. And he's feeling all that heat. He's feeling guided to you. He's feeling drawn to you physically as well as emotionally. So there is a lot of passion there. Okay? You've got lunar cycles. And obviously we're in a huge one because we've got the eclipse. So this is all happening now. There's very potent energy around this lunar cycle, which is between now and the 3rd of March, which is the full moon coming in. So he feels like something is shifting within him. So what's the new moon guidance for you? And then I'll pull the other card. Write down 10 things you want and visualize how it feels to have or experience that. So this is what you can work on. Visualization. And I feel this is also what the horse wants you to do. Perhaps update your vision board, set your intentions, think about what you want in a very powerful way. They're asking me to use the other deck, but I'm going to still get you a card out of this one. Yeah, they're telling me it's not the right deck. They want me to use this deck today for the horse, okay? So what's the message coming through for you? There we go. You got protection. So I feel the horse and the angels, obviously, but the horse is protecting you at this time, guiding you to be flexible and adaptable, to not need something to happen a certain way or in a certain timeline, just allow things to unfold naturally. So he's feeling, how's he feeling since you spent time together? Hot, desire, passion, fire, wanting something to move forward, and I feel it will during this lunar cycle. I hope that helps, okay? Saranga, thank you for your donation. Message from my Akashic Records. So what do the angels want you to know? From your Akashic Records, you can use any deck for this. What do the angels want you to know? Well, first of all, access the fact that you know in your heart and soul that whomever you perceive to be your truth is loyal to you. And that's whomever you perceive to be your truth. Now, that's what they're giving me. Whomever you perceive to be your truth. Because I know you've got a few people around you. So what the angels want you to do is to close your eyes and breathe and think, who do I perceive is my truth? And when you connect with that person, you'll know in your heart, not in your ego, or your fear, or your struggle, or your doubt, in your heart and soul, that that person is loyal to you, regardless of the circumstances. So that's what the angels want you to know. Also, that you are a manifester, that you can make it happen. So I feel in previous lives you've been You've been a magician. Now, I don't mean you've been an actual magician, but you've been able to create magic in your life. So you may have been seen as magical, and you could have had problems because of that, like we all have with like things like being burnt at the stake or, being executed for having power in that way. because you perhaps made things happen and people were like, that's a witch, or that's someone who isn't as supernatural, and you've had problems and that could have caused you problems in this lifetime. You know, fear of being persecuted and things like that. But you are being shown that you are a healer, you are a magician, you are a creator, that you make things happen in your life when you believe. So I feel you're being reminded in this life to have more power or more belief in yourself. What else? Spending time together, reflection. So when you will spend time together, it's like written for you to do this, but it's also written that you reflect and heal. So I want one more message for you from the Akashic Records, okay? But I feel the first message is what you really need to know. What do you need to know from your Akashic Records? What do you need to know from your Akashic Records? Okay, you've got forgiveness. So this is a life for you to forgive and heal, okay? You've got patience, something you're also learning, and community. So I feel the reason these have come out is because the community that you are in other words, the people you've been brought into the world with, as in family, friends, or people you allow into your life, the people around you, okay, are giving you the lessons you need to learn to be patient and to forgive. And this could even be something you're working on now with the new moon, to forgive and heal. Okay, so that's what you've been reminded. It's like you've come into this life to heal, to be a manifester, to forgive, and to work on community as well, because obviously you are in a community and you're in a community, we're a community here right now, you know, but you're being drawn to the right people and places to forgive and be patient. I hope that helps, okay? Ashwini, thank you for the donation. What is my friend, a girl, thinking about me? Okay, what is your friend thinking about you? Wanting to sort it out with you, restore things, don't give up. So this person wants to continue the relationship with you. Okay, it's saying don't give up on me, or I'm not going to give up on you, or we're going to restore things. So this person sees you as someone worth being in a relationship with. So if there's been some kind of argument or problem, or you know, some kind of break in being with this person, you're going to restore it. So I feel this person wants to restore things with you and sort things out, which is a beautiful thing. What else? What is your friend, the girl, thinking about you? You had a fight in fourth. Well, you're going to restore it, whatever it is. It's perhaps if it feels weird, or if it feels like it's a little bit strained, things will improve. So you've got protection and flexibility. So again, your connection, this connection with her is protected. And in other words, if you're not talking at this point, you're being protected, but you will restore things. You've just got to be flexible with the when and have confidence in yourself, but you will sort it out. This person doesn't want to give up on you. And this is the 9 of Wands. So, you know, this could be something that's happening over the next 9 weeks or between now and September. So don't try and force anything, just be flexible. I hope that helps. Okay, remember, if you call an Archangel Raguel, he is the harmonizer of relationships, all relationships. So if you call an Archangel Raguel, he will create a way. I hope that helps, okay? Mayra, thank you for the donation. Hi, Liz, any message from Travis today? So what does Travis want you to know today? Flying out, okay? So the first one is, I need time to think. So he's definitely thinking about things, and he's asking you for time to do that. I was born to be with you. So he's thinking about you, and he's thinking about how he was born to be with you. He knows that. He just needs time to think and reflect. So what does he need time to think about? The changes he needs to make. He's saying, I am changing. I'm no longer the person I was, and I'm still becoming who I will be. Great change is happening for our connection. So he's working things out. So when he's quiet, remember what the wood snake says, enjoy the silence, because he's working things out. So he can make a plan to commit to you, to come forward for union. Look at this, 10 of Cups, coming together, life together, creating a life together. So he's making a plan to create a life together. Now, I feel he also wants marriage with you. So if he's in something already that he's committed to, he's got to release that to be free for you. But I feel like he wants to come forward towards you, and he's making a plan how to do that. So you are going to be in union. You've got the marriage card, the Hierophant, and obviously the Hierophant is about lessons as well, you know, being in your spiritual power, and the 10 of Cups. So I definitely feel this is showing you're moving towards union. So you will have everything you want with him. That card just moved on top of the deck. look, you've got to know your own worth because you are magnetic and work on self-love. So the more you work on self-love, making yourself priority, the quicker this is going to move forward. So what's the guidance for you? Five of Pentacles. You're not going to miss out on this. You know now why you could never work out with anyone else, because you know he's the one for you. And that may scare you, but you can't miss out on this love, so have faith in that. I hope this helps, okay? Joy, great to see you, honey. Thank you for the donation. What is my person processing after our recent communication, and what does he want to say? So what does he want to say to you, or what's he processing? So first he's saying the Kundalini is rising, so clearly there's a lot of passion between the two of you, and he is thinking about that regardless of what the conversation was. So he's feeling all the desire, and he's saying don't give up on me. So he definitely doesn't want you to move on because he finds you irresistible. So these are things he's thinking about because he's drawn to you. So what's he processing after the recent communication? He's saying, I'm focused now on making this work. I'm finding the strength to change. So he's trying to find the strength to become focused. Because the King of Pentacles is someone very focused and driven. And I feel he's finding the strength to become that person. So he can focus on doing what he needs to do, not just with you, but in his whole life. I feel this is also about him perhaps becoming more focused on money or some kind of project goal or something work-wise or career-wise. It's like he's focused on doing something like that as well. And this is going somewhere. So this is what you need to know. He knows when I get going somewhere, this could be like travel, but I feel he knows this connection is going somewhere. It's not just like something that's got no future. It's going somewhere. There's a future. There's a reason for this. And he's looking at pictures of you as well when he's processing. So this could be social media. It could be something else. And he's making decisions. So he's working out what to do. So what's your guidance in this situation? You've got the Sun. I mean, beautiful, because Jesus with you, the Sun. Also, there's a happy outcome. And you're being reminded to keep your thoughts positive. So the angels say, focus on the good things in your life that remind you to shine. Because everything is working out. So let me just bring you a new moon card in. Anything else? You've got affirm, I am valuable. So remember, you're also learning your own value through this, and so is he. So affirm, I am valuable. And I feel this is something he needs to work on too. I hope that helps, okay? Saranga, thank you for the donation. Where's your question? I can see you've donated again. So I've got 2 donations. Let me do Crystal and then I'll come back to you, okay? So we'll do Crystal first because you've got 2 donations together. So Crystal says, thank you for the donation, honey. Message from DM, guidance for business and finances. So what does your DM want you to know? You are my future. So you have a future with this person, regardless of what things are like on the surface now, okay? You are going to be with them. So it's saying to you, I'm becoming confident in myself because of our connection. And I feel this is mirrored. So I feel that you're also doing things to feel more confident. So is he. So that when you come together, you feel strong in the connection. So this could also be him working on his business, career, work, promotion, money, that kind of thing too. So I feel you both mirroring each other in that way. And yeah, you're saying, I know you want to treat me right. I'm transforming through the pain. So whatever pain you've been through yourself, you know that you've been transforming through that pain. Because you know deep inside of your heart and soul, he's focused on doing it right. And that's why he's saying you are my future. So what do you need to know about business and finances? Celebration. There's going to be a celebration coming in. Possibly March as well. You could even be spending time with your person around this time. But I feel that whatever it is you're working on with your business and finances, you're going to be celebrating around March. So this is about things moving into place. There could even be some kind of like work event you go to that's like a celebration. So you could go out with business colleagues, or you could be celebrating a business move that you toast to, or you go out and celebrate. But I feel good things coming in. Just want to get one more card for you. Anything else you need to know? There's your card. You've got openness. So just be open, be vulnerable, be you. I feel something's definitely coming in around the full moon. That's on the 3rd of March. I hope that helps, okay? Okay, Saranga, let me find your questions because I can't see any. Just bear with me a second. They may be further down, you see. There's one, okay? Because she is my twin flame, rest of just DM energies. Yeah, so you know in your heart that. So you got to believe in that this person does love you. and is loyal to you. So you've got to believe that inside, regardless of what the circumstances are. So if you're saying, I know that Kashif is my person, then you've got to have faith in why he's going through certain things in his own life. Because remember, he is learning and growing and transforming through things in his own life to become his best version. It's not just about being with you. It's about him becoming his best version to be able to be with you. And just like you're becoming your best version to be able to be with him. So, it's about knowing that and allowing everything to unfold naturally. Okay, and then you've got, why did Nana B lie to me so brutally about everything? It's not necessarily that he's lied to you. It's that he doesn't feel like he's lied to you. He feels like he's bent the truth because of his own fears and his own insecurities. Okay, it's not like he's done something to cause you pain or rip you apart. Remember, what he said to you is neutral. It's the way you've perceived it that's made it tormenting or whatever. It's like heartbreaking or however you've seen it. Okay, so I feel like because he doesn't know sometimes how to talk to you because of the way you react. Because I feel you're still learning to respond and not react. So sometimes he goes into his own fear about even being able to tell you things. So he's saying to you, if you look into my eyes, you'll see I'm genuine. So what you've got to remember is, if he was actually in your presence at this moment, looking into your eyes, you would see the genuineness of who he is. You would look beyond whatever he's said or done or whatever the pain is. You recognise the love, the soul bond. That's why when you see your masculine, if you've perhaps had a row, for example, and I don't mean you, I mean everyone, if you have a row with him and then you come into contact again, you can't help smiling because all the struggle goes away. It's ego BS. Okay, so if you look into his eyes, you know he's genuine about you, regardless of what's happened. And he said, I will sort it out. So let him deal with it. He is going to sort it out, whatever it is. And then he's going to come back and sort it out with you. I hope that helps, okay? We've got Saranga says, why didn't Nana B lie to you? And then angels, please help me heal all the betrayal. Well, you've got to make that choice, okay? Because it's about recognizing, try and put yourself in this position. Think about Jesus, okay? Think about Jesus and what he went through in his life. Whether you believe in Jesus or not, think about Jesus. Okay, whether you see him as Lord or you see him as a character, whatever. Think about what Jesus went through. Jesus was beaten, crucified, ridiculed, betrayed by his best friends. He was denied by his friends. He went through hell on earth. Okay, and what did he say? Father, forgive them. They don't know what they're doing. He didn't shout at them. He didn't berate them. He didn't try and get his own back or get revenge. He didn't curse them on the cross. He said, Father God, forgive them. They don't know what they're doing. So you've got to understand, when your masculine is doing something that's hurting you, he's in his own pain, he's in his own ego, he's in his own fear. He doesn't actually know what he's doing in that moment. So the way you forgive is just by releasing it. The way you let go of the betrayal is making that decision and saying, I'm going to make this choice today to let this go. I'm going to release this. I'm going to bring Jesus in, okay? Because I feel Jesus needs to give you a message about this. Oh my goodness me, I've got angel bumps. You've got deliverance. If you let this go, then Jesus will deliver you from this pain and this betrayal and this struggle and all the chaos, because it's all your mind. So you've got to do the Lord's Prayer. Our Father who art in heaven, hallowed be thy name. Thy kingdom come, thy will be done, on earth as it is in heaven. Give us this day our daily bread, and forgive us our trespasses, as we forgive those who trespass against us. And lead us not into temptation, but deliver us from evil. For thine is the kingdom, the power, and the glory, forever and ever. Amen. And so it is. So it's done. All you've got to do is make a choice to release it. I hope that helps. Okay, I've got angel bumps. Wow, I love Jesus coming through in that way. Empress, thank you for the donation. Empress Becoming. Hi, Liz, can I have a message for my DM, please, from Cynthia? So, what does your DM want you to know? You are the reason all of my dreams are coming true. So you really are this person's wish fulfillment, regardless of how things are on the surface. You know, this person sees you as their dream come true. And I feel your dreams are. You look at this. Wow, okay. Your person's saying, you're my dream and I dream about you every night. So your person is getting it across to you that they are dreaming about you and you are their dream come true and you're the reason all of their dreams are coming true. So what I'm connecting with this is as, your strength and power and light helps your masculine to be a better person, to be more confident, to be more successful. So if they've got some things happening in their life that are going well for them, I feel that's because of your power in their life, and they know that, like they're very inspired by you, drawn to you. They may even watch you very closely as well. But they're dreaming about you every night at this moment. So let me bring my dream deck in. And that's obviously the universe's way of getting their attention to bring them back to you and remind them of you and show you that you are the one. That, you're where they belong. Can we make our dreams a reality? I'm ready for that now. So your person's preparing for you. Saying to you, dreaming of you helps me to escape my current reality. So they may not feel good about their current reality and they want to escape it. So when they're escaping into dreams, they're living a life with you in their dreams that they want to be their reality. And they're saying, can we make this reality? I'm ready for that now. Want that now. Being with you feels very natural to me. So it feels natural with you. And that's how your person knows it's right with you, that they belong with you. So what else does your person want you to know? And what's the new moon message first? And what do you need to know? You've got call on Archangel Uriel to light your way. So I feel that the way is being lit to you through the angels. So Archangel Uriel, the illuminator, is working on bringing clarity in. For your masculine, they're doing it through their dreams. For you, you just automatically know. So what's the guidance for you? Queen Sword, you're resilient, you're strong, you know what you want. Don't give up on what you want or who you are or what to do, because you are moving everything into place with your mind as well. Yeah, creating a foundation, stability. So you're moving towards what you want, and you got the Eight of Cups, walking away from anything that doesn't serve you, saying goodbye to the past, letting that go. And this could even be if you feel you've walked away and said goodbye to your twin. It's creating more stability in your life, and it's creating a foundation for the future. And sometimes we have to let go. Well, we always need to let go, but we have to let go to allow things to move forward. So I've got a timeline here of something big shifting in your connection between August last year, possibly around the Lion's Gate, to April. So you could see a big shift forward between now and April. I'm also feeling that you've been creating more money or more stability in your own life. So you may find that you've got more security around you in that way. I hope that helps, okay? Marit, thank you for the donation. Will I fix what I'm trying to fix presently? Will you, with this, the angel's saying, if you believe, you'll receive. If you believe you can fix it, you will. And you can also call on Archangel Michael to assist you with that. But I feel you're embracing what's coming. So the angels say embrace it. Embrace what's going on around you. See the reason for it. Look at it in a higher way. Okay, so embrace whatever's going on as a natural part of your journey as well. So you've got sneakiness. So I feel this is about you moving away from anything that doesn't serve you, because you're saying, will I fix what I'm trying to fix presently? So if this is like someone being sneaky or dishonest or something that isn't feeling good to you, then you have the power to change it by seeing it in a different way, or setting boundaries down, or raising your vibration, or setting standards. So whether that resonates, I'm going to pull you a card around that directly, but whether that resonates with what you're talking about or not, you need to know this. If someone's been sneaky or dishonest around you, mask wearing, you know you deserve better. Okay, and I feel that's something you need to know. So I'm going to bring in a yes or a no for you and a timeline. Because I feel you will fix it if you want that, if you fully want to fix something, you will and you can, but you have to believe that you can, and you've got to believe it's something you want as well. So will you fix whatever it is you're trying to fix? And remember, you can't fix another person. You have to let them fix themselves in their own way, in their own time. What you can fix is you're thinking about that person, or you're thinking about that situation. So that's why you got no in reverse, because it says disappointing news will find you, and then you've got it. I feel the no in reverse is a yes. I feel you'll fix it when you look at it differently. Because you may be disappointed by something that happens, but you can look at it differently. Or if this is perhaps disappointing you, or if someone is disappointing you, then you can change the way you're looking at it. So I feel like they're not giving you a clear answer because it's not as cut and dry as, oh, you're going to fix it. Because this could be about you changing the way you're looking at it first, okay? That's what I'm picking up on. So is there a timeline around fixing it? Is there a timeline around fixing it? You've got faster than you think, May. So this could come to fruition around May. You've got on a holiday. So this could be a bank holiday. You know, in May there's some bank holidays. There is here in the UK anyway. Or it could be May Day. Or you could be on holiday. So something could resolve around May faster than you think. I hope that helps, okay? And I want to say as well, I love your name because I don't know if it's pronounced Marit. In the Anne Rice books, the Vampire Chronicles, one of the vampires is called Marit. In the Queen of the Damned, the film as well, she's absolutely beautiful, okay? And it just reminds me of every time I see your name popping up, it reminds me of that. So that's also reminding you that you are eternal, you know, and you are fabulous. So just so you know. So we've got Jacinta, thank you for the donation. Jacinta says, there you are, I feel so frustrated. So you've got to let go of it. Look at what the words you're using. I feel so scared. I feel so frustrated. I feel that, you know, you've got to remember words have power. So remember your thoughts become things, but so do your words, whether you're writing them or thinking them. So I feel the first thing I need to say to you is the angels want you to see everything in a new way and to be very aware of how you're speaking out, because when using words like I feel frustrated, you're bringing more of that in. Okay, if you're saying I see this as an opportunity, then you're seeing it differently. There's nothing wrong with feeling frustrated, but understand that you are constantly attracting negatives into your life by always using these kind of words, okay? So I feel so frustrated seeing our extended family doing life, getting things done, moving forward. Meanwhile, me and mum are stressed and unwell. Well, first of all, you've got completely different life lessons, and you can't compare yourself or your own journey to anyone else's either. Because what you've got to understand is you may be looking at other people thinking they've got it easy, but they haven't. It may seem that way to you because you're living your life, walking in your shoes. But I guarantee you, if you try and walk in someone else's shoes, you'll see it from a whole different point of view. And a lot of the time, people act like they're okay when they're not. Everyone's going through some kind of lesson, battle, struggle, sadness, grief, pain. Okay, something that's been overcome. But you can never compare your journey with anyone else's because everyone is on their own timeline. So it may just be that the people you're thinking about, their ships come in because they've been doing their own inner work or whatever it is. It's their time to experience something good. But and it could also be that you are completely on different soul paths. So for example, you've come down to learn completely different lessons than they've come down to learn. You could be a much older soul than they are. So don't compare yourself to anyone else's journey. You've got to see it as, okay, this is my life and God knows me and what I can and can't handle. And God would not give me anything I can't handle. And that's why I'm going through this now. You go through the trials and tribulations and the tests and the valleys of life to find the hills again and to rise. You don't get light without dark. You don't get good without bad or negative without positive. So you've got to remember that. Try and look at it in a higher way. When will things change for the better? Well, when you first start looking at things differently. I feel that's why I started off your message saying to you, it's so important you look at the way you are speaking and thinking, because thoughts become things. You are a manifester and you have power over that. They give me fear. Okay, so don't compare yourself to anyone else. Because I guarantee you, if you walked in their shoes, as Depeche Mode said, you'd see things in a whole different way. So the angels say, go forward fearlessly. Go forward. Don't look back or around you. Look forward instead. Be in the present moment to look forward. Look forward to life. Go forward towards what's coming. Stop paying attention to other people's journeys. And you're being purified. This card came through for you before, I'm sure it did. So you're being purified. You're being healed. So see things in a different way. Your mum is going through purification. So you can go forward or back. It's up to you. You can either look around you or you can look within you. You can either look forward or you can look back at the past. What's coming is much better than anything that's gone. You're living in a new way. I hope that helps, okay? So you've got to find your power. Jay, thank you for the donation. Messages from Adam. So what does Adam want you to know? I am dealing with my ego. So he's in his head. I am taking action towards you. So he's dealing with his ego and then he's going to take action. Now, what I'm picking up on here is he could be dealing with his ego over the next 5 days or so because he wants to take action in March, okay? So I am seeing like over the next 5 weeks he's going to deal with his ego to move towards you because he knows that when you work together you are a great team. So he's had a dream about being with you. And in that dream you were a great team. That means you were perhaps working well together in some way. You gel well together, you go well together, you look well together. And he's been connected with you in the 5D. So I feel he's connecting with you in the higher realms and he knows through that interaction that you are the one he wants to be with. He's just dealing with his fears. Yeah, he's saying, don't give up on me. Don't give up on me while I deal with my fears. So let's bring in a message from Adam. I like connecting with Adam for you because I feel that, you know, it connects you with your Adam as well. So what does Adam want you to know? And I know that obviously I was creating a lot of decks and then I've had a little hiatus from that, but I have been needing to restore my energy, okay? And I have got 2 decks I'm currently working on, but they are a bit of a challenge. So I've kind of had a little break. And obviously it's because it's a Chinese New Year and I'm going to probably be posting my new decks soon, okay? But I just keep I haven't got round to them yet. They give me a block in the throat there. So clearly there's a delay for a reason. So what Adam is saying to you is believe. Doubt allows you to find faith. Replace your doubt with faith. So I feel like your Adam is saying this to you, even though this is in Adam the First Man's deck. So believe, okay? And breathe. Breathe in and breathe out and repeat. Enjoy how amazing it feels and how breathing in and out instantly calms you down. So you're being guided to breathe through what you're going through, any struggles, and release that doubt and replace it with faith, and that allows the love in. I hope that helps, okay? Angelic, thank you for the donation, honey. My person's feelings are next action towards me. Let's do that first. So your person's feelings are next action. So what he's saying to you is, I'm finding it hard to be away from you right now, but I know I am healing. So the separation is preparation. The separation is, or the contact, the coolness, they're saying, if he's being cool with you, he's healing in that time. And that's creating stability for the future. So remember, in the silence, the magic happens. And he's saying, I'm making decisions about our future. So in this silence, he's working out how to move forward or what to do to be able to create a life with you in the future. So this is all happening for the highest good, okay? What else? I want a family with you. Now, you may be thinking about kids or animals, but I feel this is more about building that foundation with you. So he does want that with you, and he wants a family with you, whether that's actually having kids with you or building a life with you or meeting each other's family or whatever it is. And you are strong, independent and self-assured, so you can get through anything you're being given. And you're being reminded of that. Now, with your daughter, I feel she sees you as a role model. And I feel she sees you as someone very independent, very strong, very self-assured. And that gives her the strength to be able to pass her exams. Because she has you there with her. You're guiding her. Okay, so will she pass the maths exam? We've got flow. She just needs to be more in the flow. So if she's stressing, she's going to panic. And that can cause all kinds of trouble. Okay, so if she's more in the flow of things, if she's going with the flow, she will pass her exam. Okay, but I feel you need to let her, ask her to release the pressure. You've got confidence there. So I feel she definitely has what it takes. And this is her feeling good about herself. She may be in her head right now planning things. And there's the balance there in the death card. So I feel there's a big change coming in. So we're doing this exam. They give me a block. It's going to create a big change. And she's going to feel good about it. So I feel the answer is yes. However, she's got to be in the flow. Let me pull you a yes or a no from this deck. Now, don't really take notice of the yes or the no's. It's more about what I'm picking up on when I'm channeling the deck. Okay? You've got, it's a no in reverse, which means there's something much better than this. So what I feel is, because a no in reverse is a yes, but what I'm feeling is with this, okay, that there's something much better. So it's like passing that exam is not the be-all and end-all, is it? You know, yes, it may give her a grade and it may give her a qualification, but it's not ultimately going to change her life. She is in the power. She's in the driving seat. So I feel that's what you need to remember. Okay, that she is in control of what happens after the exam. And that matters more than passing the exam. Because even if she didn't pass the exam, she would perhaps have another opportunity to pass it again. But I feel that it's not going to stop her from doing in life what she wants to do. But I feel it's very likely she is going to pass the exam anyway. I just feel that there's something better than doing an exam. And that's what we have to remember. You know, rejection of any kind is a redirection. So, for example, if we go for a job and we get rejected from the job, instead of feeling bad and thinking, oh my God, I haven't got that job, it's the end of the world, think, no, that job wasn't right for me. There's a better job coming for me. Something with better money, better prospects, better opportunities. That's what you need to know. But I feel, yeah, she's going to feel confident about it. And she's going to feel balanced. But the more balanced she is and the more in the flow she is, the more likely she is to pass the exam. If she's stressing and worrying, then obviously she's going to go into that with stress and anxiety. And she can call on Archangel Zadkiel to help her to retain information to pass the exam. I hope that helps, okay? Lita, thank you for becoming a member of the Angel family, honey. So you get access to all the behind-the-scenes stuff and 3 extra videos a week as well. Thank you for donating as well there, honey. Liz, truth about the ex-boyfriend who betrayed and his new person. Now he's making contact with me. What are they up to? So clearly if he's making contact with you, you're still on his mind. You still matter to him. And he still feels like you have a connection. Okay, that's why it's happening, regardless of anything else. So let's see what is going on. Let's find out what he's feeling for you first of all. Well, he needs space to heal. So he definitely, even though he's contacting you, he does need space to heal whatever's going on. So I feel he wants to end whatever he's in. That's what I'm connecting with straight away. And he needs time to do that, space to do that. So, and obviously, you know, he's perhaps betrayed you before, or you felt betrayed before. So you're not going to just let him in while he's still with someone else. So I feel that you're willing to give him that space to heal whatever it is he needs to heal. And I do feel that he needed space to heal himself from you. So obviously he's your ex-boyfriend. So I feel that it needed to be a break, or it needed to be that you went your separate ways at that time for healing purposes. But he's still drawn to you clearly. So yeah, he said, I'm healing. There it is again. I'm healing deep wounds of abandonment within me. So it's like he's saying to you, I betrayed you because of abandonment wounds that I needed to heal deeply within me. So try and forgive everything and rise. And obviously he's saying he betrayed, you know, who betrayed, the ex-boyfriend who betrayed. So that shows as well that you still perhaps have some things within you that you also need to heal. And that may be also why this has come back around, so you can actually heal it and let it go. But I feel that he's definitely dealing with some abandonment wounds. And there you go, you know, he was preparing for that anyway. He would have reached out regardless anyway. He was always planning to reach back out to you. So he said, I'm preparing to reach out and communicate to you how much I care. So I feel he does still care about you, and he wants you to know that. I feel his intention is to end it with this current person he's with. That's what I'm picking up intuitively. So he's saying to you, I want us to live together. They're giving me tooth pain, which is about a decision. So he wants to live with you. Okay, whether this is something you happened before or not, but that's what he's thinking about. I will text you soon, give me a bit more time. So he is going to continue to reach out to you. He's thinking about things you could do together. I want to watch a movie with you and share some popcorn. So he may be thinking about taking you to the cinema or just watching a film with you at home. I intend to speak my truth, and I feel that's to you and to this current person. He said, I want to kiss you in the street, okay, which is about being public with you. I want kids with you, and I've thought about it. So whether you're going to have them together or not, he's thought about it. He's thought about having a life with you, a family with you. I intend to quit all the things that are bad for me. So what I'm getting coming through is he wants a second chance, okay? So what's going on with this person he's with? And you're saying this new person, so clearly he's rebounding into something, or, you know, it's something he went into perhaps without thinking. So there is potential in that connection. I don't feel like, you know, it's like this person is nasty or anything like that. I feel there is potential with that new person. his new person, but I feel like he wants to create the potential with you. I feel like he's very confused at the moment, and perhaps he doesn't really know fully what he wants. So he needs space to work that out. So I feel you've got to just kind of breathe and be flexible, adaptable, and take him, or take it as it one day as it comes. You know, because you don't want sneakiness, you don't want dishonesty, you don't want him back and forth. You want him either all in or all out. That's what you want. Okay, so I feel that's what he's got to work out for himself. So maybe he's got a bit of ahead of himself by reaching out to you while he's still in that situation. So I just want to see what's going on with this karmic partner. What's going on with this karmic partner? We're doing it for the kids. So maybe this person wants kids. Give me a block. Or maybe she has kids. I know you are messaging each other, so she is aware that he's making contact with you. We're getting divorced, so I feel this is like letting go. Give me a block. Big block here. Something needs to be released. I need to clear my throat anyway in a minute, so I need to go to the bathroom, but I feel this. I don't feel they're like married and they're getting divorced. She could be going through a divorce and she could have kids, if that resonates. If it doesn't resonate, I feel this is like her saying, we're going to release this. It's like a releasing, splitting up is for the best. So even though this is a new person, I don't feel it's new as in they got together yesterday. It may seem new to you, but I feel that there's perhaps some reason why they were together, why they were doing something together. And it could be perhaps they had a vision of having a future, but when there was potential there, perhaps even potential for kids, but it wasn't right. But I feel that's just overcomplicating things. What I feel I need to share with you is the reason why he's come back to you is because he wants a second chance with you. He's thinking about what it would be like to be with you. And he's perhaps realising this isn't the person I want to be with. But I do still feel there's confusion there back and forth. So I feel it's like he wants a second chance with you, but he's not ready either to completely walk away from that other person. So let me just see what the guidance is for you. It's a bit of a complicated one. Because again, you've got the Seven of Swords. You're still trying to forgive him for what's happened in the past. And you could see from your perspective of, as well, maybe this is an opportunity for me to just forgive and let him go. Because you're making a commitment to your higher path, to you. So to forgive is also you making a commitment to your higher path to move towards what you want, which is possibly a commitment like marriage in the future, whether it's with him or someone else. So I feel this is definitely an opportunity to forgive the past and to let it go and to heal. But you're not tolerating him being this sneaky person because it's come up in 3 decks. You know, the Seven of Swords, it's come up in your deck. It's come up in his deck. Okay. Oh, no, it wasn't. And it was in this one there. And it's pretty, I get the energy of it I'm picking up on. Okay. And there's a heart-to-heart conversation moving on top of the deck, the interaction. So I do feel he's going to reach out again. So my guidance would really be take it one step at a time and just allow things to unfold. I hope that helps, okay? I'm just going to nip the bathroom because I've been on 2 hours and 22 minutes. And then I'm going to come back, okay, and have a drink. So bear with me. And I just need to have a drink as well. So I'll be back in a minute. Okay, let me just have a drink. Oh, okay. I'm definitely getting a lot of throat chakra blocks going on. Let me just get another bottle of water here. Okay, we've got Micah. Thank you for the donation, honey. I'll just pour some of that in my glass. So, my message, thoughts and feelings from P. I'm missing no contact. So, what do we need to know from P? Okay. So, what does P feel? What does P want you to know? What does P want you to know? What's he thinking and feeling at this time? What's P thinking and feeling? He's definitely doing a lot of thinking, Luke. So he's saying to you, I was silly to let you go because I want a family with you. They give me fear. So he's definitely releasing fear. So wanting a family could be kids, it could be animals, it could be just building a life together. He wants that with you. So for example, when you think about Christmas time with family, he's thinking about you. He said, I will get there. So he is going to do what he needs to do, and he will get there, which means come to you or be around you, which means breaking the no contact. He knows he was silly to walk away or let you go in some way. So that's what he's currently processing, and that will be why you're feeling him and you're missing him, because he's feeling and missing you. You know, you are mirrors. He's saying you're the most beautiful thing I've ever seen. So he may be watching you on social media. He's definitely thinking about you. So he sees you as very beautiful. What else? Okay. So message from the angels is this has potential. He's just finding the courage. There's so much potential in this connection, but he's not feeling strong enough at this point. So he's gaining the courage, and Archangel Michael is helping him to break no contact. So is there any timeline around this moving forward? Any timeline? Actually, let me use the other deck. Is there any timeline? Yeah, he's finding it hard to be away from you right now, but he knows he is healing. So there is definitely a no contact for a reason. You know, it's needed. And he is missing you like you're missing him, but he is going through a healing. So this could be still no contact for the next 3 weeks or so. Is there a timeline we need to know? Because again, timelines are guidelines. I know you haven't asked me that, but you're just being guided to be the Empress, to be yourself, to be kind, loving, gentle, take your energy back and allow him to come forward, because the no contact is helping him. Because ultimately you're moving towards potential for family and having that beautiful life together. I hope that helps, okay? Saranga, thank you for the donation. I miss my son. Does he miss me too? Okay. So, does your son miss you too? What's coming through? New beginning. There's going to be a new beginning with him in some way. So I feel the answer is yes, and there's going to be a new beginning. So it's not over between the two of you. You will get through it or sort it out or whatever needs to happen. But there is going to be a new beginning. And I feel that's also what he wants you to know, that he's going through some kind of new beginning. And obviously, we've got in the fire horse, so it's bringing in new beginnings. So if you want to rectify this and sort this out, call on Archangel Raguel, the harmonizer of heaven, to create a way forward. You know, if there's a block in communication, call on Archangel Gabriel to assist with that. But Archangel Raguel will create a way. But I feel there's going to be a new beginning. So I feel the answer is yes, he does miss you. Okay, because obviously, you know, you're connected. You'll always be connected. So again, there's that new beginning. Between now and April, something could happen. I do feel he's burdened by something that he feels trapped in. Okay, so he may feel stuck in a situation, or he may feel burdened in some way. And remember, you need to release your burdens as well. Maybe he feels that you burden yourself, or you get stuck in your own head. So he may also find that you're hard to be around sometimes for that reason. And that could have created a block or some kind of challenge. But I feel that something is in the works to be rectified between the two of you between now and April. I hope that helps, okay? Pinky P, thank you for the donation. 14th of Feb, I feel like crying, no reason why is DM. Well, obviously the 14th of Feb is Valentine's Day, so you were probably feeling a bit alone or sad, or you know, you were probably feeling like you weren't loved enough, and that's your inner child. So I feel your inner child was feeling a lot of pain. And remember, when your inner child is hurting, it's because you're not feeling seen, heard, or seen, or understood. seen, heard, or understood. So it's so important you give back to you and fill up your own cup and be kind and loving towards yourself. So what's the guidance for you at this time? You've got, break free of limits. Become the master of your mind. So, you know what, the reason why you were crying, there's nothing wrong with crying, it's good for you. Okay, but the reason you were feeling that way is because you felt trapped in your mind or in your head. So your mind would have been going over certain things or causing you pain. Because the pain isn't real in the body when it's, you know, it's real in the mind, and that makes it real in the body, if that makes sense. So in other words, if you can heal what's going on in your mind, it takes the other pain away. So affirm it. I am the master of my mind. If you see seagulls, that's why. I am breaking free of limitations. So with God, all things are possible. So you've been asked to believe in that. And if your person is trapped in a situation, then you have to believe in them to release themselves from that situation when the time is right. Self-love and using crystal, well, there you go. That's great, so keep doing that. What else do you need to know? And you may have just needed a good cry. You know, sometimes we just do. We have to have a big, ugly cry, and then we feel much better, okay? Yeah, and there's decisions. You've got to make that choice to master your mind and rise above your struggles. And I feel what you're also picking up on with your twin is that your twin is currently in the process of making some decisions as we stand in February. So there's decisions, choices ahead, and you may be picking up on that. Maybe you feel like you're not chosen. You may feel like you're not enough. Why hasn't he chosen me? Why isn't it me? And that's your inner child craving love. So give back to you. I hope that helps, okay? Naina, great to see you, honey. Thank you for the donation. Oh, so yeah, Angelic Echoes. Just so you know as well, and I went to go on your live last night. I actually forgot you were live, and I got in bed, and I noticed the live was on. It was late. And as I went on, it looked like it had stopped again. So if you are having trouble again with your lives going on and off and stuff, just email me about how you're doing it, like what devices you're using and things like that. And I'll see if I can help in any way, okay, about why it's happening to you. You know, because, I mean, obviously we know that it's because of the darkness coming in, all of that, you know. But there may be something technical that you can do differently, I don't know. I mean, maybe you already know, I don't know. But I mean, if I can help in any way. So bucket messages for me and message for Rosie about Rizwan. So let's get bucket messages for Naina. Okay. Closing my eyes and digging deep in here. Okay, so vivid lucid dreams coming through. So you may have some, they give me a block because you're not communicating. So I feel you're going to be having dreams. And these dreams are connected with some kind of decision that came up around Christmas time. Or something that happens around Christmas time is what your person is thinking about. Trying to come up with a solution about it. And that's why you get a reading, or that's why you're doing a reading, or why you use your own cards as well. And obviously you're being guided to get a reading now, but you're obviously doing readings yourself. But the fox is about the decisions that have been coming in since Christmas. And they are physically attracted to you because they got sex on their mind there. So there's definitely a lot of intimacy going on. You may also see them liking some kind of post, or they may like something by accident. Okay? And you think, oh, and you know, and they can do that too. I know people whose masculines have liked something by accident and then taken the like away because they perhaps pressed it by accident. And they are sad without you. Opportunities are flowing in all around you. You've got ladybird there. So ladybird, opportunities. You may see ladybirds, you may see foxes. We got blue eyes as significant. So I see blue eyes as emotion more than the colour. Okay, emotional, being emotional, like the ocean eyes. All the emotion there, teary eyes. Feeling sad, and you'll be picking up on all these emotions, and you've got living together as well. So you may be thinking about what he wants to do. Do he wants to live together with you? Do he wants to move forward with you? Do he feels like living with you would be, you know, not only the right thing to do, but it would be beneficial in many ways? Let's get some messages about him. So we've got, he knows he needs to make changes. He's being guided. You've got the stag as well. So he's being guided to make changes. So the stag, as you know, is the promise. And there's a series of events happening, especially over the last 5 months or so. I feel Christmas very significant when I'm picking up on this reading here. But he's been going through a series of events over the last 5 months, and possibly to May as well. He's going through a series of events that's going to lead him back to you, because all paths lead home. So he could also be seeing 555, you could be 2. That's putting you both into your feelings and your emotions. And 333, being reminded that you are guided together, because there's an understanding happening. So I've got like something happening between now and May where he's feeling all this emotion for you and he's being guided back to you. Okay, let me pull you a card as well, tarot card. Be kind and loving. You're coming up as the Empress and you've got the 3 of Swords. So be kind and loving during this separation, because he's feeling lost and alone. Okay, and you're working on your own healing your own mother issues, which has been the Empress, and maybe even connecting with your own mother in some way, or perhaps the thought of being a mum or whatever it is, to bring in a healing for yourself as well. To also, thank you, angels, are saying to be your own mother, to heal your inner child, because it's your inner child that craves all the love. Okay, so let's do one last message from your person to you, and then I'll do Rosie. So what do we need to know? Yeah, think about your lips, okay? And I feel this is because he is watching your lips, or he's watching you talk, he's watching you communicate, and he can see your lips as well. So he sees your lips moving, and he sees you smiling and laughing, and perhaps wanting to kiss your lips too. I hope that helps. So he may have even told you in the past he likes your lips. Maybe the way your lips are shaped, or the colour you put on your lips, or something like that. I hope that helps, okay? And a message for Rosie about Rizwan. So what does Rizwan want to say to Rosie? Oh, wow, okay, I've mixed cards up. Mix the twin flame, what's the energy oracle, into this deck already. Let me just check there's no more, because ones flew out there. Yeah, look, I just need to, the ones that have come out for a reason. See, when I'm not paying attention, because they're all the same colour decks, I've mixed them up. I'm just making sure there's no other ones in there, because these have fell out, so clearly for a reason. So first of all, Rosie, your person is transforming. I am transforming. So you could be seeing 555. And you've got maybe and rereading messages. So they rereading messages, wanting to do something. But it's a maybe at this point, because I feel the transforming. So they may not be ready to reach out to you. Because you may be asking the question in your mind, are they going to reach out to me? Or is there going to be a movement soon? Or is something going to happen? And the angels say maybe, because it's 50-50 at this moment. I mean, obviously they will reach out in the end, but I feel like this moment, or a question you ask at this moment, is like 50-50, because they're rereading your messages and transforming. So it's like the timing is off. So I feel there's a timing issue, okay? So what else? You've got 2 of Swords. Things are not always what they seem. So don't be annoyed or stressed out, thinking, oh, that's the way it is because of the social media, or because that happened. There's always something going on behind the scenes. Okay, so what I'm feeling is things are not always what they seem. You've got to look beyond the illusion of the physical world and the circumstances. Okay, so is this for Daisy then? For S.A. Rose? Okay, well, whatever's going on, take it out, resonates with you. Okay, but something in February is not how it seems. So you've got to look beyond the illusion, okay? And I feel that there's going to be a contact at the right time. So what else do you need to know about this? You may be overthinking this. I feel that he is overthinking this, and he may be having sleepless nights about it. Okay, but I feel there's going to be a movement at the right time. There's a transformation taking place. So I want to get some guidance for you. You've got, you feel ready, you feel ready to go for what you want. Okay. Daisy is Rosie. Okay, well, I'm connecting with, obviously, Rosie about Rizwan, whomever. Okay, so what I'm connecting is you may feel ready to go forward for what you want, but Rizwan is still transforming. So the timing is off. She believes it's over. It's not over. The timing is off. The message I've got coming through is the timing is off. That's all. That's what you need to know. So you can't force time. You've got to trust in divine time. I hope that helps, okay? Janie, thank you for the donation, honey. Hi, Liz, my reading was spot on. I'm so glad it helped, honey. What are Wes's feelings and actions towards me? So what is he feeling today towards you? What is he feeling towards you? What is he feeling? Flying out, okay? A few cards coming out here. I want to take care of you because you make me feel complete. And I do feel that's the kind of person he is. He wants to be in a committed relationship. He wants to be married. He wants to be able to take care of someone. He wants to be able to look after his partner. Why? Because he wants to feel needed. And that's something we're also learning as divine families, because we are strong and powerful and capable. And sometimes we don't show the masculine that we do actually need them in that way. So they feel like they don't fit in. So I feel what he's saying is, I want to be able to take care of you because I want to feel like I've got purpose. And also because you make me feel complete. And he feels you, he can sense you, he can, he imagines you around him right now. And he said, I love it when you dance. So this could be you just free flowing with life, going with the flow. Whether he's seen you dancing or not. When I created this deck years ago, this card is more about flow. When the feminine is in the flow of life and enjoying life and being at peace. And he's learning who he is through everything he's been going through. So he is going through a transformation. So what else does he want you to know? He's saying, I don't like being back and forth. So in his head at the moment, he's back and forth between you and his grief and whatever he's got going on. He's saying, I need to make a decision. And my passion and love for you drives me wild. So it's the love that he has for you that's going to drive him wild, because it's going to push him towards you. So he's desiring you, he's wanting you, he's feeling you. He just doesn't want to be back and forth. He wants to come forward fully and correctly. And that's why it's taking time. And you know this in your intuition and your internal knowing. Your high priestess energy is already telling you this. You know the truth. You know you belong together. You feel it. You know it deep inside. So what's the guidance for you? Yeah, you're working on the inner union. You're working on creating with the universe. You're working on the law of attraction. You are thinking about the times you've shared together and the way things were. And you are going over certain things in the past as well. But ultimately when the time is right, you'll be together. And I do feel, I can't remember obviously what came through in your reading, doesn't matter. But I feel July is a turning point in this. When I'm connecting with the energy today, I've got July coming through. What else do you need to know? You've got openness. So what's important is that you remain open to this. And you allow him to come to you when he's open. When he's ready, not when he's like still worrying and stressing and whatever else. So the full moon could be significant, 3rd of March. There could also be a message between now and the full moon in July. So that could be like the furthest out timeline I'm picking up today, which is the 29th of July. So between now and the 29th of July, big shifts and changes so he can be open and honest with you. But I feel something's going to happen way before that. I want to see what the energy is today. A karmic cycle is ending. Obviously, we know what that is. We've got distraction. So he's being distracted by that karmic cycle ending, the grief, all the things he's had to deal with. And he also may be going through a career transition too, thinking about his life and what he wants and what he is working towards. This could also be you. He could also be distracting himself with career. They're giving me a feeling in the right eye, which is his energy, like grit in the eye. So he may also be distracting himself with his career or even a career transition at this time. So this could be like making more money, promotion, changes, that kind of thing, to actually, be able to, well, I feel he's like distracting himself from his pain or facing things, but I feel he will also, when you're together, I can see some kind of career transition as well, like which could even be a karmic cycle ending, because I feel he doesn't want that as a distraction. He wants to be able to spend more time with you. So I feel he could even bring a change into his career when you are together. That's what I'm picking up on today as well. Let me just pull you one more card for the new moon. Anything else you need to know today? Write down what you were feeling. So instead of perhaps thinking I need to message him or these thoughts in my head are driving me crazy, write down what you're feeling. Journal your thoughts down and it will help you to make sense of what's going on. I hope that helps, okay? P, thank you for the donation. This is Pinky. What's the message from Ben in the 3D? It's my birthday on the 5th of March. Happy birthday. I'm travelling to Ireland in May for holiday. That's amazing. Have a great time. Will I be seeing him? So what's the message from Ben today? What's the message from Ben today? So Ben is saying, I'm learning who I am. Okay, so he's still going through a transformation, a healing, which means he's not ready yet for you. Okay, so even if you do see him, it doesn't necessarily mean he's going to be declaring his undying love for you, because he's still healing and transforming. He's finding the strength to change. Okay, so he's going through a healing at this point. So what do you need to know? Yeah, believe in miracles. So have faith in what's happening. You may even see travelling to Ireland as a miracle or a blessing, and it is. So if you believe in miracles, you could well see him. But what I'm picking up on is it doesn't necessarily mean he's ready to be with you at this point. So you've got to also be very realistic in your expectations, then you don't get disappointed. But I'm getting like over the next 9 weeks, there's miracles coming in, which obviously takes you into March. So are you going to see him? Will you be seeing him? You've got, look at this, it's in divine timing. Now this says yes, it will happen on the card. Okay, so it's very likely it will happen. However, what I need to share with you intuitively is that your journey is in divine timing, because it may take a bit longer than like seeing him on, in March, because I feel it's very likely you will see him. However, there is a delay to moving into place, as in union or something like that, or whatever it is. So you've got to be patient with the timing because it's in divine timing. But ultimately, it's a very positive message. It says, yes, it will happen. And there's a miracle there as well. I hope that helps, okay? I'm going to say no more donations now, please, guys, so I can catch up, okay? So, Nia, thank you for the donation. Hi, Liz, messages from A for me, please. I also want to know messages from V. Okay, so let's get a message from A. I'm picking up on, they're giving me grit in the eye for someone in the chat. I don't know who it's for. I don't feel it's for anyone I'm reading for now. So I feel this is someone in the chat may be picking up on issues or tower moments or chaos going on within your person's life. Something they're looking at, they're not liking. And I'm picking up on that, okay? So hopefully that'll go off because I'm channeling that for someone. So any messages from A? There we go. What are the messages from V? Now, V is very clear. V needs time to think. So you need to give V space, okay? V is saying, I need some time to think. I need some space. So give them time to work out or work through whatever it is they're going through. Now, message from A is saying to you, okay, I will come forward to you in time. So if you're waiting for communication from A, you just got to give them time too. They desire you on every level. And they will get there because of that. So this is about them getting there either to you or getting there physically, emotionally, in the right state of mind or peace of mind to be able to be with you fully. And I love it when your dance means go with the flow, be in the flow. So I feel this about you surrendering and letting go. I mean, bringing a tarot as well. So any message from A. So A's at a crossroads about what to do. Wants to be with you, wants to show you off in their life. And there's a movement between now and July or around the Cancer season. So there is movement forward with A. And that's why A is saying at the right time, I'm going to come forward. So this could be something moving forward either in March or between now and June. So if it doesn't happen in March, it's going to happen June, July time. What about a message from V who needs time to think? So yeah, V needs to balance their energy in some way. They're not feeling balanced at this point. So they want to come in when they are more balanced or can approach you in a more correct way. That's what I'm picking up on there. I hope that helps, okay? Janie, thank you for using milestone, honey. Angel message for the year of the horse. So what do you need to know for the year of the horse? What do you need to know for the year of the horse? What do you need to know? What do you need to know? What do you need to know? Okay, so you've got pleasure and leadership. Wow. So I feel that this is definitely a great sign for business, that you're going to gain great pleasure through being a leader and you're taking leadership in some way. You've also got polar bear on this card, which is asking you to not give up. And you've got the North Star, so you're being guided. And I love that you've got the pleasure on this card because I feel this is about love. And you've got the deer, which is connected with the divine feminine. So have compassion. And this is about you giving yourself pleasure, treating yourself to pleasurable things and doing things that bring you joy. And you're working towards, it says working towards as well with the leadership there, but you're also working towards and walking towards a gateway for a whole new beginning. And I feel this about you being very patient with that too. So you're on the right path to whatever it is you're wanting, but you're not quite there yet. But I feel that this year you're going to feel like a leader in your own right, and this is very likely in business. Don't give up on what you want, your goals and your dreams, because if with compassion, empathy and patience, Everything you want is flowing in. Let's bring in one more card as well. Anything else you need to know for the year of the horse? Look at this, the Chariot. I feel more in control of my life. So you're going to feel more in control of all areas of your life, especially around June, July. I hope that helps, okay? Michelle, thank you for the donation, honey. Morning, Liz. Can I get any messages for my DM, Mohammed? So what does Mohammed want to say to you? Whoa. Okay. Well, there's definitely a lot going on because he said I need space to heal. Let me see what fell on the table. I'm sending you love and I want to speak my truth, okay? Now, I'm not obviously going to give you any of these cards because I don't need to. Okay, it's just how the other ones flew out there. Unless any stick up, like that one. Okay, you've got, I want to take care of you. So ultimately, that's what he wants. I feel this is the deck I need to use. So what do you need to know from Mohammed? The Empress. I know who you are. Your nurturing power is guiding me home. And that's because he knows that you're everything he wants. And he's saying, you seem to have everything together in your life. And I don't. And that scares me. Okay, so he doesn't feel like he's ready because he's back and forth in his energy, or he may still be dealing with a karmic situation, or whatever it is he's got going on, he needs to sort that out. And he knows he needs to make a decision. Okay, so he's saying to you, I want you, and I want to give you my heart, and I want to take care of you. Okay, I must do things at my own pace. So you've been asked to have patience at this time. He's saying, I do want to enjoy my life. And I do feel he's working on himself to do that. He's feeling all this desire and passion. So a lot of messages came through because I feel like he's caught between a rock and a hard place. He wants to be with you, but he also knows he's got to be with you right. He needs to follow through on his plan of doing this right. And he may be updating social media as well, and you may see that. So that could be a sign to not pay attention to it if it triggers you, or to see beyond it. So it could even be a message that comes through for you. So I just want to see what your guidance is. You're standing up for what you believe in to do what's right for you, finding your place in the world as well. So this could be you setting boundaries down, doing what's right for you, allowing him to come forward correctly. I just want to pull one card out for the year of the horse for you. You've got miracles and release. So I feel there is going to be a miracle because he's going to release whatever he needs to. Whenever this back and forth karmic cycle is that he's dealing with, he's going to release that to bring the miracle in with you. And you may feel that's a miracle in itself, but he is going to do that. That could be around the fall season. There's a miracle coming in, so look out for those bees. I hope that helps, okay? We got Gatancha, thank you for the donation. Why did PC go no contact? Will he reconcile? Well, no contact comes in when there's processing going on. So PC will have needed to contact, to process, to contact. So in other words, the contact you were having probably got very overwhelming, and then he pulled back for that reason. So I don't feel it's over. I feel he's going to contact you at the right time. Okay, so first of all, what's the message? Yeah, this is the thing. When you're together with someone, it's very intense. It's like the firework effect, okay? It's like all the fireworks go off. It's overwhelming, it's powerful, and it's dramatic and intense. And sometimes they just need time to process their emotions around that. So whereas you would think it would be easy to sit down and talk about it, they find it easier to go within and process it from inside, like an internal thing. So you've got to ease off because this person feels the connection with you and is drawn to you and feels all the desire for you. There's no doubt about that. Okay, so this person feels all of that, but I feel it's very intense for them. That's why they've pulled back. And you're saying, when's it going to happen? When? You've got to relax, okay? You've got to let go of the when and just understand that it's not over. It's just beginning, okay? He's saying, I know who you are. Your nurturing power is guiding me home. So this has hit this person at a very deep soul level, and they've just needed some time to process it, that's all. So what's your guidance? Luke, affirm, I know that everything will be okay. The Knight of Pentacles is a yes, you will reconcile, but it will be slow-moving energy. You can't rush or force this. You're finding faith. You've got to let go. Instead of bombarding them with messages, asking what's wrong, pull your energy back. And affirm, I know that everything will be okay. So when is he going to come back in? Well, he's reflecting, he's working out what to do at this point. He's not ready at this moment. And because he feels trapped in a self-made prison, which is his own mind. So he's working out what to do. So I feel that this could happen, okay? I'm getting April as a turning point. I'm not really getting a timeline, though. Let me see if they're willing to give me a timeline, because when you need to relax and trust and have faith, you don't get given a timeline. Or you get asked to trust in divine timing, no matter how much you want a timeline. Because timelines are guidelines anyway. The more you obsess, the more you push the timeline away. The more you let go, the quicker things happen. So when are you going to reconcile? You've got 6 months from now. This could be when things start moving forward properly. So I'm not even feeling it's going to take that long. I feel that that's when something new is coming in within the connection. So this, you see the baby, the pregnant woman. So this could be when you actually start building something together within 6 months or 6 months from now. So just be patient with the when, let him process what he's feeling and going through and thinking, and then he'll move back towards you. So I'm sorry I can't give you a when. I'm kind of feeling April as a turning point, or even between April and August as like the latest timeline out. Well, that would resonate with 6 months from now. I hope that helps, okay? No more donations, please, guys, so I can catch up, okay? So that was Gatansha. Where am I? Oh, I am caught up. I didn't realise I was caught up. Okay. So I'm going to stay on a bit longer, but you don't need to donate. I'll just pull some out of the chat now. So Seabright, thank you for the donation. Hi, Liz, there's a professional networking dinner. A professional networking dinner I signed up for this month. But something in me is feeling like I'm not going. So if you feel like somebody's not right about it, then obviously you've got to trust that feeling. But say to yourself, is this coming from ego, fear, or is it coming from love or light? Where's it coming from? So if you close your eyes and breathe, how do you feel? But obviously if you're feeling like it's not the right thing to do, then you've got to honour that feeling. They give me a block. Do my guides want me to go to it if it would be beneficial? Let's have a look then. So what do the angels want you to know? Straight out, you've got power. You've got power, change, and trust. So I feel the message is you've got to trust in what you're feeling because you have power. There is a change taking place. So they're not really answering the question in these cards. I'm going to bring the tarot in. But what I feel you need to know is the reason why you're feeling all these feelings is because your psychic power is increasing. And you're being asked to trust in that because you feel it when something is changing or something is happening. So it's like you know that there's something coming in your work life or career or your profession that's changing. You may just not be sure if it's to do with this dinner or not. Don't like the energy of the host I saw on social media. It made me feel this way. Okay. So what do you need to know? So you got magnetic. So know your worth and vision. So you are magnetic. So I feel this person as well could be a little bit jealous of you. I know that sounds a bit weird, but that's what's coming through. Because you are a magnetic person. But I feel this dinner's come to you because you've drawn to you an opportunity. And that doesn't mean that you're not going to draw to you other opportunities because you are magnetic when you know your own worth. So you're being reminded of your own value. Don't let anyone else affect you. If you feel like this is something that's going to benefit me, don't let anyone else get in the way of that. Okay? Anyone, because you can ask Archangel Michael to shield you from that. So is this going to be beneficial for you to go to this loads of, I don't even have to say it, that, it comes out. So you may be seeing it as a burden, see what else comes out, but there's an opportunity there. So I do see it as an opportunity because this is an opportunity coming to you between now and April. And obviously it's coming to you now, but there may be more opportunities. If you feel like this is a burden, there is hope in this Aquarius season. Well, we're obviously moving into Pisces tomorrow, but I feel there is hope in this. So I am getting like beneficial energy around this, and you doing you. So you're doing you, you're doing your own thing. Again, this is you being magnetic, drawing this to you. And this could be the other person you're connecting with. And the Hermit. So I feel the message is you've got to go within to access the information because there's nothing here detrimental I'm picking up on. Nothing here that's going to hurt you or cause you pain. There's nothing here that's going to, let you down, or the only thing, and it's not even a bad card, it's just like it's showing you something is burdensome to you. There's a burden there, but I've got a card of hope and a card of financial increase and a card of power. So, this is about something good coming into your life between now and April. And you've got the Aquarius season there as well, which is obviously when you're aware of this anyway. So, and it is going to, I feel, lead to beneficial change, perhaps even put you into a position of power. So don't be put off by this Queen of Swords, because I feel this Queen of Swords is the other person. The energy of the post. He said, I saw her on social media. Feel that's, and she may just be guarded. It may not even be that she's got anything wrong with her. It may just be she's guarded, or she could be a bit jealous of you, or jealous in general of other people. She could just be a bit cold and manipulative, and not necessarily a bad person, but just someone you perhaps don't resonate with because you're the opposite of that. So don't let that person make you shut your heart down. You open your heart wider. But the answer is very clear. You've got to go within for the answers, because that's where you find them, and that's where you find trust in what you feel and what you know. Okay, so let me pull a yes or a no. Again, don't take these so much to heart for the yes or the no. It's more the guidance I connect with around them. Yeah, they give me a sneeze coming on, which is fear of making a mistake. So before I even turn this over, you may be afraid of making a mistake. So you got no in reverse, which is yes. But the reason, it says Spirit is protecting you from secrets. So you're being protected. If there's anything that's like a secret that you don't know about, then you're being protected from it anyway. But again, this ghost look has got one eye bigger than the other. So I feel that if you show me that like a magnifying glass, looking at it closer. So just go within for the answers. They are there. Do what you intuitively know is right for you. If it feels weird and off, don't do it. But make sure you've meditated on it first. Ask for signs. And I know you're asking me for signs, but I feel this is something they want you to connect with deep inside of you. I hope that helps, okay? Sometimes no matter what we try and use, whatever decks we try and use, they won't give you a clear answer because it's a lesson you're learning or something you need to work out for yourself. And it can be very annoying when you're pulling cards and you keep getting cards that don't give you a clear answer, because I know when I'm using cards for myself. That's why it's beneficial to have a reading from someone else. I hope that helps, okay? I want to do Blue Synchronicity says, hi Liz, looking beautiful, thank you. May I ask for someone said and DM messages for my Aries man? I haven't heard from him. I feel like I need to hear something from him today. So what does he want to say? Flying out. So he said, our love is real. And I am sending you love. So I feel you can sense him. He is sending love to you through music, dreams, signs, all the ways that you get shown things as a twin flame. And he's showing you the love is real in that way. So the love is real, okay? What else does he want to say to you? What else does he want to say? Four of Swords, I'm working out what I want, okay? Reflecting, and he knows who you are. So your light, your power is guiding him to you. So he's feeling that way for you, okay? I feel you, I know you, I'm being guided towards you. So he does connect with you in that way. He knows you're the one. What else have you got coming through? You've got, it will get better, equal give, equal take. So I feel, just know that the reason why he hasn't been around you is because he hasn't been able to give equally to you, or give you attention equally, or be there for you equally. But it will get better. And if you allow yourself to receive him when he's giving equally, then obviously that's the right thing to do. And that's about allowing things to unfold naturally. So what's the guidance for you? You've got focus on your blessings at this point. Write down all the good things that happened and then count them as blessings. And you're both thinking the same thoughts, 222. So you could be seeing 222 a lot. And this is showing you that, or 2222, you're being shown you want the same things, you're thinking the same thoughts. So he's saying, I feel as if our reunion is coming. So trust in that, because he is reflecting on what he wants with you and what he wants in life. And what's his intention? What's his intention? He's saying, I need to be honest with the people in my life so we can travel and explore the world together. So he's got to be honest with certain people in his life to be able to move forward. I hope that helps, okay? No more donations, please, guys, because I am going off soon, okay? Got my eye going again there. Liz Girl, thank you for the donation. Guidance to overcome anxiety, breath work for one. Breathing yourself back into the now. Anxiety can only live in the past or the future. It can't live in the now. So for the quickest way out of anxiety is breath work. 3 deep breaths in and out. In through the nose, out through the mouth, and that calms you down and relaxes you. And then you feel at peace again, okay? Because when you're in anxiety, you're in your head. So you need to come back into your body. So going for a walk is really good. Doing some exercise, dance, anything that gets you out of your mind. Anxiety around, and it's still around health, because when you are obsessing about your health, you're in fear, or you're in fear, past, present. So when I say fear, I don't mean like, I mean like, stress about, like, oh my goodness me, worrying about what could happen. What if this happens? What if that doesn't happen? Or if only I'd done that, if only I'd done this. Okay, so the way out of that is through present mind thinking. So the angels say, be open to what you're feeling. Openness. So in other words, allow yourself to feel what you're feeling. Don't repress it or try and push it away. Allow yourself to feel it, then let the thoughts go by you. So obviously, if you're feeling anxiety about your health, call on Archangel Raphael. Call on Jesus, okay? So Archangel Raphael is saying to you, do a chakra cleanse. I love that. Do a chakra cleanse. The treatment for anxiety is cleansing your chakras, because your chakras may be blocked. And you can do that through meditation, like a chakra meditation, or you can just ask the angels to come in now and cleanse your chakras, and so it is. You don't have to do a big, massive cleanse and like, oh, I'm going to imagine, the disc shining. You don't have to do any of that if you don't want to. It may make you feel like it's being done if you do that. And if you go to my Power Cleanse playlist, you'll find chakra cleanse videos there. But all you've got to do is cleanse your chakras and you'll feel better. And use affirmations to boost your mood and elevate your frequency. I love this. So this is Archangel Raphael. This is a health deck. And you've got messages to clear your anxiety. So affirmations like, I am safe. Breathe, I am safe. Everything is always working out for me. I am exactly where I'm meant to be. All is well in my world. I am protected. I am loved. I am lovable. And get a good night's sleep. So maybe you feel you can't sleep because of this too. Or it's affecting your sleep. So you need a good night's sleep. So how do you get a good night's sleep? Maybe do something relaxing before bed, like a meditation, calling on your angels, putting lavender on your pillow, or having a cup of chamomile tea. So I want to bring you a new moon card in. What do you need to know for this new moon? That's the guidance for you to overcome your anxiety or anything you need to know. There's your card. Yeah, wake up grateful. So if you go to bed in gratitude, you'll wake up grateful too. So do some gratitude before bed, and then you'll wake up grateful. Say, thank you, God, for this day. Whatever it brings, I know I am safe. And have a new experience. So do something new. Maybe you feel anxious about doing something new. Be kinder to yourself. And write down 5 things you want to achieve by the end of the year. I hope that helps, okay? But I feel if you go and do one of my power cleanse, chakra cleanses, you'll feel better. Jay, thank you for the donation. What does personal trainer think of me? What does your personal trainer think of you? That you don't give up. That eventually you get where you're going, that you do what you want to do. This person's very inspired by your strength and motivation. So they see you as a fighter, someone who doesn't give up on what they want, and someone who hits the goals eventually. That's how they think of you, okay? So in a positive way. And if you are asking like a specific question, the answer is yes, okay? Q, thank you for the donation. Q, can anyone see Q's question? Q may just be an energy exchange. If it is, thank you for that, honey. But let me pull you a card anyway. So what do you need to know for Q? What's the message for you for Q? Quite a few cards coming through here. Okay, so take this out, it resonates with you. First of all, you are protected by angels, and you may be guided to simplify things a bit, because that's how your life will thrive. And maybe that's what you've been doing. Simplifying things, perhaps you've been giving things away, releasing things, and wondering what's next. You know, the angels are with you. Your crown chakra's on fire. So I feel you're being guided through your crown chakra. There is success ahead for you. Relax. Just be open to what's coming. So I know you haven't asked me a question directly, but what I feel is good things are coming in for you because you've been simplifying things, relaxing more, allowing your mind to wander and wonder about things, and been seeing things in a higher way, and that's opening all the right doors. I hope that helps, okay? So I want to do a message for Patricia, a message from Tony. This for Patricia Bazzari. Okay, we've got, I see the light at the end of the tunnel, and I know that better times are ahead. So June is going to be a bit of a turning point in your connection as well. A new chapter is about to begin for me. We hold the world in our hands, and I'm taking back my power to move this forward. So Patricia, what I'm feeling is June is a turning point. June, July, especially with the chariot there as well, which symbolises this. So something could be shifting over the next 6 weeks, but I feel there's going to be a big turning point where he's going to feel stronger and able to take control or take charge of the connection between June and July. Okay, what else do you need to know? So I feel there could be contact before then, but I feel that there is like a turning point in him, June, July. No, look, nobody compares to you. So maybe he's had people around him trying to talk to him or even hit him up on social media or whatever, and he's like, nobody compares to you. There's nobody like you. So he knows that, okay? He knows there's nobody like you. What else? Contentment and truth. So be content in the truth that he's going to take off the mask. He's going to be truthful with you. There is going to be a decision that brings contentment in, and everything will fall into place. So I am actually feeling September to October is like when things could get very real between the two of you. So what else is going on? They are planning their next steps, and it's going to be reunion and flirting. Look at that. So you got flirting, reunion. Well, you know there's flirting when you do come back together anyway, because they're all the Kundalini, and he's planning what to do next. Let me pull you a card for that, and this card just moved, paranormal activity. Well, that just moved by itself, which is paranormal activity. So you may be experiencing some of that too. What else do you need to know? You've got purification. So it's a healing time, moving into spring. So he's definitely going through a healing right now. What's the message for you? Yeah, you're learning to observe your thoughts in the delay. Hanged Man. So you're learning to look out differently, and you're learning everything you can about the journey in the meantime. So you're doing the work in the delay. So instead of you kind of sitting around stressing, you're doing your inner work, working on work, whatever you're doing. I hope that helps, okay? I want to do a card for Don Harvey from Mark, okay? So what does Mark want to say? What's the guidance for you actually first, Donna? So the guidance for you is the universe has got your back. So you could be seeing 222. And you may be making some decisions about your life at this point as well. Okay, so this could be about things you want to do in your life. So you're at a turning point or a crossroads in your own life. What does Mark want you to know? Look, prepare for a celebration. So you are coming back together. So he's getting ready to move towards you. And he's saying, I love your body. And that's because he's so attracted to you. He's not getting any. He's missing it. He's missing you. He's wanting you. He's desiring you. So what's the new moon message for you? You've got, you are amazing. Did you tell yourself that today? And I feel he's telling you that you're amazing. You are amazing. And the angel's saying, did you tell yourself that today? Are you waking up and telling yourself how amazing you are? How magical and magnificent you are? You're missing each other. It's mirrored. You're both wanting each other. It's mirrored. So relax. There's no need for you to worry or stress about anything. This card moved as well. Healing is needed. And you know it. So what's the message from the fire horse for you? You've got patience, and that's what you're learning. I hope that helps, okay? I'm going to do, Victor says, may I have any message, my beautiful twin, bucket hearts and a horse card. Well, I'm going to bring you, the horses are guiding me to use this deck for them, okay? I've tried using the horse deck, and they keep saying, come back to this deck. So you've got simplicity. So this is about you knowing you are protected by angels. You've got that beautiful white feather there. And you may actually see some white feathers too. Or maybe you're doing something with white feathers as well. Okay, that's coming through, something creative with white feathers. And crystals, amethyst crystals, significant there. Noting all the wonders of the universe. So I feel you're being guided to notice what's going on around you. And you've got illumination, because that's bringing in illumination. I feel Archangel Uriel is all around you, helping you to see things in a higher way. Luke Gateway, but I'm getting creativity in this. So I feel you're being given an opportunity at this moment to do something creative with your time, and that's opening a doorway, and that's why you've been releasing so many things. So I feel that even since autumn time, you were guided to release something, you didn't, and now it's being thrust upon you. And I feel this also about you doing too much. So again, it's like you're shedding those layers. That's what you need to know. So what does your twin want you to know? There's a card on the floor down here. New moon card, you are manifesting success. I feel that's something you need to know. I didn't even know that was there. So what do you need to know from your twin? Yeah, okay. Let me just get rid of that person. Okay, people have just got the most crazy ideas, okay? So we've got lucid dreams, okay? Lucid dreams, vivid dreams, okay? So this is definitely going on between the two of you, okay? So you've both got vivid dreams occurring, and I feel you could also be seeing numbers, both of you. I feel these are what you're both seeing, because this is in his energy. So I feel he's definitely having lucid dreams about you. Seeing 333, 5, so this could also be 555, and seeing rings. And they're bringing up emotions in him. And something is definitely blooming and growing as we move towards the spring. You got the eagle, so he's definitely on his way back to you. And you're feeling that in your sacral chakra. So is he. He is depressed and going through a bit of pain. Oh my goodness me, there's the pain. Said it and then turned it over, and there it is. He's depressed and going through a bit of pain. And 444, there's the feather, the angel protection. So I feel numbers-wise, you're seeing 444, 333, and 555, all the number 5. You're going to feel things in your sacral chakra. You're going to see rings, eagles, and flowers. And in your emotions, you'll feel he's depressed, and he could be physically going through pain as well. And I know you've been going through Ascension, so I feel that you could both be experiencing the same things physically. That's what you need to know. Let me just pull you a card from how he's feeling about you. Anything else you need to know? So he's saying to you, Victor, you made me feel complete. Hear my message through music. I want you to be happy. So he's communicating with you through music. Now, I'm going to bring in this deck, okay? So what does he want to say to you through music today? What does he want to say? He's saying to you, under your touch, I'm ready for this. So he knows when he's under your touch, he'll be ready. He wants to be under your touch. It's a great song. So it's like he's saying he's getting ready for you. So what do the songs mean that you are hearing or seeing? They are listening to this, thinking about you. So whatever song you connect with, he is listening to that song, thinking about you. And that's what you need to know. Okay, I'm going off, guys. Going to be on for 3 hours and 16 minutes. So I'll be back again tomorrow for the horoscopes live. And then I'll be doing a Q&A again on Friday. Okay, because I can't stay on longer because I've got to do readings later on. So, and it is like nearly 12 here. It's like 11:15 now for me. So I'm going to be back again on Friday for a Q&A. So when you tune in tomorrow, remember it's horoscopes, not Q&A. Okay. Oh, thank you, Ling. I'm going to have it now. I'm quite hungry, actually. So thank you, guys. Have a wonderful day. Thank you for the donations. Thank you for being here. Big thank you to my moderators, especially Ling for being in at the beginning as well. Thank you all for watching. I'm sending you so much love, and I'll see you soon.